Well, even if we do want to get into Narnia, building the raft is still a way to get around the wall and then scooch into the docks.
We could.
Because as was pointed out, nobody here actually knows how to pilot a raft very well. So
We've never
if
had to
things
do
go
it.
south, then we might want to consider just you know sneaking into the city and walking through. But we'll try going around first. And then they were swept out to sea, never to be seen again. The end. Okay. I've seen people make rafts from all sorts of stuff, like empty milk cartons, empty water bottles. I,
It looks like it.
I have not come up with any alternative thoughts since last time we played, so unless anybody else
Yeah,
has any ideas.
I'd rather try and climb in the mountains, but yeah. No, I don't want to. I'm saying, yeah, I'd rather do the Boat. Might be rough.
Okay. Oh, the star on the map looks pretty good. I, I I don't know what that distance is. It looked farther than that, but we'll go out of sight. Are there any buildings in the burned village that are against or down by the ocean? Yeah,
That's fine.
I was actually thinking if we built it in an abandoned barn somewhere, that would keep it out of sight, and then we could just drag it down to the
Yeah,
ocean when we needed to. Because
we
there's
could do
dragons
that.
flying around too. We want to keep out of their vision too. Okay. We'll go out and find ourselves a nice, comfortable, abandoned barn. If we're lucky, we might even find some abandoned tools and stuff scattered about.
Yeah, maybe.
Did we want to rest up for the rest of the evening? Or just
I think so.
push through? Okay. Rest until morning, I suspect.
Yeah, makes sense.
8. 8 is good. Yes. I'll be on first watch.
Well, okay, yeah, we'll do. It'd have to be 2.5 hour, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, let's do that.
They're just over at the city, though, right? Okay.
Hmm.
I will get to work on the raft.
Yep, I'll help you in whatever way I can.
There's plenty of wood. We're in the middle of an abandoned village. I will scavenge from the buildings. I will make sure that the pieces we choose are, even if they're damaged, that they're still good enough for our purposes. I'm willing to go for it. Yeah. But Guru is small, so that's all good.
Indeed.
I mean, if ideally, Boy could go and find us some sea turtles that we could strap to the raft and they could tow us around.
Ha!
Maybe some
That'd be funny.
dolphins. There we go. Problem solved.
All
I
right.
relish the good hard work.
Yeah, I'll help with like tying some of the stuff. I'll just do what Aranaxis tells me.
I mean, I'm decently strong. I have 14 strength.
Okay. Drag it down to the shore, and let's see how well this floats.
All right.
Yes. I believe Boy will be our lookout since he can see in the dark.
I can. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he doesn't talk. So,
No, but I can gesture.
okay. Yeah, I kind of got that impression the last time when we were walking through. But I guess, okay. But at the same time, do we see any activity like during the day while we're out scavenging? Like in the city itself, are there people on the walls? Or do we see any signs of like people in the city? I assume that there's no boats out on the ocean, but I could be wrong. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's the fact that there's one guy at the gate, which is still like making me question what's going on inside. I mean, if this doesn't work, we could just climb the walls of the city. It might be difficult, but probably easier than going through the mountains.
I'd rather not get anywhere closer to those dragons flying around, personally.
Okay.
They scare
The
me.
dragons flying around the city are very intimidating.
So I don't think I care what is going on in the city. Let's just get to our destination and move past this weird place that is honestly very uninviting.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I am
admittedly, the
concerned
guy
with
at the
what's going on in the
gate,
city, but I
the
don't know if
guy
there's
at the
anything we
gate,
can
although
do.
he stopped us from entering, that was his job. He didn't seem too hostile or nasty about it, from my recollection. He certainly didn't take us in or, arrest us or anything. Okay, rafting, rafting we go.
It's got to be
Aaron
boy with the
Axis,
dark vision, I thought.
He's the
but he
lookout.
built the thing.
Oh,
Okay,
he's the okay, whatever.
oars.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we kind of makeshifted some oars from the
Yeah,
wood.
a paddle each.
Mine's small.
Indeed. We keep drifting to the left. Yep.
I assume you mean like light from fire or something,
Lantern?
or torches. Okay. Well, like, do we see any smoke coming out of chimneys, for example?
Oh, good call. Are
Okay.
there any boats tied up to the docks or in the harbor? Okay. Because I was suddenly thinking we could probably trade up since nobody's around.
Hmm.
Do we want to talk to this lone occupant of the house to see if we can find out what happened here before we continue on?
I personally don't, but if you guys are curious, I guess we can try and go into the city that has the
I
dark dragons
shrug.
in it.
I have a concerned look on my face. But part of the concern is in, like, part of the concern has, like, some optimism that there might be someone there who might need help.
I mean, what are we gonna do? We have our own problems and mission.
Well, if we could find out what happened here, then we could give Windia a better idea of what they are facing.
We could.
I mean, if Windy is not already taken over by dark dragons, like this city is.
True, but if we're going to worry about that, then what else is there? We're headed to Windia anyway. Then it will let us know what to expect at Windia when we get there if it is taken over by dark dragons.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to learn more,
I think I'll
I mean, I'm
try.
not gonna say no.
Yes. And also keep an eye open to see if there's maybe a little skiff that escaped the burning or isn't too badly damaged. Something a little bit better, if need be. My concern is where
Ooh.
are all the people? You people with points in perception. Ah,
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, cool. I don't know. We should probably not let him catch or find us.
would it be difficult avoiding him? Like just staying out of his sight? Okay, well, stealth is probably not part of this equation here. Are we anywhere near the lit house yet?
Well, why don't we go that way?
Yes, let's head that direction. Peek in the window. Huh.
Hmm.
Shall we quietly knock on the door? Or
I
just barge
nod.
in? Okay. Try to quietly knock on the door. Tap, tap, tap.
I guess probably just you had to, didn't you? I'm trying to be sneaky though.
Please forgive our intrusion at such a time of night, but we need to know what has happened here since the dark dragons have arrived. How is it that the city is dark while your light is still on? The dark dragons? We did speak with the man at the front gate, if that's what you're asking. We bustle in. Bustle, bustle, bustle. Oh, I was like to say he draws his blade. I'm like, ah! Okay. You're all trapped here then. Oh, do you know where? How did you escape this fate? But your light is plainly visible, and there's guards patrolling the docks. In truth, sir, we are headed to India. And when we came upon the city in such a state, we felt obliged to determine what happened here, so that we could warn Windia. We sit cross-legged in front of the fire, looking up at him.
Yeah. I remain
Yeah, sure.
humble in the man's home.
Excuse me while I look at the map.
I want candy.
Oh, okay. It's not on the map. Got it. Do you know if they went to the east or the west when they marched the people out of the city? Did you see the direction that they went? Oh, hmm. Interesting. Across the bay.
Hmm. Mine things. I wonder if Windia is affected at all here.
I'll translate for Boy. What do we know about the people of Windia? Because his last statement was kind of interesting. Or actually, do we know anything about the people of Windia?
Yeah, I assume we don't really know anything.
Is there any advice that you might give us on our journeys to the east? Do you wish to come with us? Leave this dead city. Oh? Considering the state of the city, where would she be right now? Yeah. Is there anything else that we would like to ask this man?
I mean, I think there's a lot of things that we would like to ask him. He's very, like, intriguing.
How did you learn your magic? I can do this, and I'll cast the light spell and make the light appear in my hand. No, not forever, but it lasts a long time. Oh, wow. I go and touch the fire
Why? Why would you do that?
because I
Because he
can,
wants to.
Yeah, okay.
and I just hold my hand in the fire.
Are you normally immune to
I say,
fire?
I can do this. Sorry, am
I
I
think he
what?
has resistance.
I have fire resistance.
Okay. Sorry,
By
okay,
fire
that changes
resist.
everything then. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so
I look
have my hand
concerned,
in the fire
regardless.
and my hand is unharmed. And after a bit, I pull it out and say, I can do that too. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I'm kind of just seeing if he has any reaction to it. Oh man. Wow.
Oh, he's also a
You're pretty
dragon.
incredible. Oh, well, if there was a real fire, then I wouldn't be hurt either.
He's like,
If
that's cute.
people
I'm
have
like the
been
little kid trying to impress the adults. Yeah.
if the people have been taken, why do they still post guards? And why the dragons remain? What value does the city itself have to them?
I
Oh, they're
give a
looking for
look of
something?
concern to the other party members.
Yeah, okay, so this is important.
Yeah, I think we all are having the same thought here.
I think we
Yeah.
have to stay here now.
But we have even less information on what could be here than we did
No, I think we have more
in the
information
town.
now.
Where? Like,
Oh, well,
The,
not like from like Camelon, where it's like, it's
yeah,
in
that's what I
here
mean.
somewhere.
yeah.
But I think we can assume that it's going to be like wherever the castle is.
Okay. Do you think it'd be in the same place? That
That's
I don't
that's all
know.
we have to go on.
We could try.
Yes.
Do you know what it is they're looking for? Cause
Okay, then I think that's probably the building that we would want to go and inspect.
Sir, if I may ask, what is your name? I apologize for our rudeness.
It's Winston Churchill.
My name is Aranaxis. This is Guru, and this is Boy.
And
And
our paladin, Tiberius.
Tiberius. Thank you.
I shake my
What's
head when he says that.
in
there's a
truth,
reason our
we
clothes are wet.
came by raft. I did speak the truth when I said that we spoke with the man at the gate.
I'll be right
But we
back.
entered the city by raft.
Well, Based on what you've
Yes.
told us, unfortunately, we can't leave now.
We can always return.
Well, we think we know what they're looking for, and if they find it, only bad things will come of it.
But if I may ask, what did you do in the city before it fell? I see. And this beautiful church that you have, the centerpiece of the city itself, can you tell me anything about it? Who is it dedicated to? Did even the
Alright, I'm
priests of
back.
Vaughn get taken? Were the priests of Vaughn the rulers of the city? Did they take care of the day-to-day running of affairs? Or was there a king or lord of some kind?
Hmm.
Do you know where the dragons stay during the night? Yeah, in the day they circle the city. Do you know where they sleep at night?
Are they real dragons or are they just illusions? I just don't understand why they. I guess it's just a
A
show of
brother and
force.
sister. Someone should describe
Yeah, I'm
the
just
two we saw.
I'm trying to think of a way to make that see if that is the connection. Uh, I guess I'll ask or try to describe the two people we met before.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my hopes up.
They don't stay at the temple during the evening, do they? See, I'm not opposed to checking out the temple, but not if there's a couple of dragons staying in there. So the Phoenix is an insignia, it looks like. Sounds like. I wonder if the color of the clothing is indicative of a rank. Is it a uniform or just an aesthetic choice?
I don't know, but good question. Something to think about.
Regardless, I still don't want to actually meet them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's hard to judge. Like the fact that they haven't found what they're looking for here is pretty like I feel the pull. Like, oh, we should
We,
probably
yes.
take the opportunity like to try and find what they're looking for.
Well, yes, that's exactly how I'm feeling too.
But then of course the risk is like do
We
do we risk trying to remain like unnoticed because we don't know how powerful you know we don't know how powerful they are relative to us.
my my biggest concern right now is we have a piece. And so if we try and fail here, we basically delivered them the piece that they do not have. I'm I'm almost tempted to just keep going so that we can secure the one piece we do have. So if we come back and things don't work out, at least we know that they they're still missing one piece, whatever they're trying to do. Like the fact that we have
Well,
one piece is my biggest concern about trying anything risky.
that one thing we do have is powerful though. Like it can actually make all of us a lot more effective in combat.
And against their minions, their thugs, their guards, I'm fine with it, but I'm still concerned about the actual dragons themselves if we should ever run across
Maybe
them.
we need this old man to help us.
Hmm? Do you think you could
He
help us
could
get
hide
into
us.
the?
He
Yeah,
can
well,
hide
actually,
from the dragons, right?
it's a good point. He has been hiding here, so yeah. I know this is a great imposition, but do you think you could help us get into the temple unseen? Of course, we're making a huge leap of logic here, assuming that whatever we're looking for is in the temple. But it's the it's it's the only thing we got, right?
Pluto
Unless anybody
saved
else
Yep.
has
me.
any suggestions.
45 minutes into the episode, and the viewers couldn't hear me because my microphone wasn't selected in XSplit.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes.
Darn it. Okay, anyways, we're back. What was the question?
We're asking Winston if he could help us get into the temple unseen.
Oh. Why, yes, I can. And he goes over to
Oh.
a shelf and he says, but after I sleep, and then he like starts flipping through pages. Like he's looking for
Alright.
something.
I see. Do you mind if we rest here for the evening then?
Oh, I only have my daughter's bed. I will be sleeping in my own. You,
The floor will be fine for me.
very well, very well. And he starts
Yeah.
A
looking through his
spot by
book
the
some
fire
more.
is all I ask. Although now that I'm thinking about it, the fire doesn't actually give off heat, but yeah, it's the thought that counts.
And eventually he finds a spell in his book, and he starts like grabbing like materials, and then he's like, okay, yeah, I will not be going with you, but I'll certainly like get you there.
I,
So
I, I
Augusta,
look happy.
if we go during the day, we know the dragons will be up in the sky. They won't be in the building. If we go at night, the occupants of the building may be asleep, but then we run the risk of actually encountering the dragons. Any thoughts?
I'm not quite sure.
I think we try and sneak in during the day when the dragons are flying up ahead above us.
Okay.
And if we are sneaky, they won't notice us going in, and we will only have to deal with their minions or guards.
Then the last and final question, how do we get out?
Oh, I don't even know where you're going and why you're going, but that's something you're gonna have to figure out yourself. I'm going to bed now.
Yes. Thank you very much for your hospitality. And I understand the risk that you are putting yourself in by aiding us like this. And I'm very appreciative of everything that you have done for us.
He nods.
He's just like, yeah, I know, I'm cool like that. So yeah, I guess we'll go to sleep.
Okay, you guys rest. And in exactly 8 hours, whether or not you're awake or not, you hear a man tinkering and preparing spells, perhaps.
Cool.
I'll wait patiently for him to finish.
Okay. And he says, all right, I did it. I'm ready to get you there.
All right.
I heft my pack. I think we are ready. Unless anybody else has any last minute objections to this course of action.
Nope. Seems like the right thing to do.
Then let us proceed.
All right. Go on our operation here.
And that's the last time anybody saw any of them. The end.
Maybe.
We'll see. I think the story wants us to do this.
Yeah, it feels like the right thing to do. Much like the last place, if we leave it here, it increases the chance that they'll eventually find what they're looking for. I'm just concerned that we're going into this almost blind, but We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I
At
don't
the
know. I
very
think we
least, we
gotta
need to
take
see what they're
that.
doing. Yeah.
Okay, he casts a spell. And this, like, shimmering sphere kind of appears around the four of you guys. And he's not
Oh, nice.
inside it, he's outside of it. And he says, as long as you all stay near him, and he points to Gigi, no one will
Yes.
see you. For
How long will this last?
about an hour and a half.
Okay.
But if you step out of that circle, you will be spotted. I promise you that.
Guru has the power now.
And
Do you want to stay in my bubble?
if it hasn't
Okay.
become obvious, you guys are in an invisibility sphere.
I don't have spellcraft. It is.
I've
not
actually
obvious to me.
never used this spell.
Oh, that's a
in-
good way to
in
get
Pathfinder in general.
4 people to
I
places.
think I know what it is, though. If it's a 5th level or lower spell, I probably know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It might be higher. I don't know. This guy's pretty powerful.
No, it's a 3rd level spell.
Well,
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but
Cool.
but it's gonna last for an hour and a half, so that should give you a good indication of what his level is.
He's a 9th level caster. So,
Dun, dun,
we best
dun.
We
be
should-
off.
yes.
Stay with me.
Lead the way, Gigi.
It should be easy because I have this heavy armor on, so I can't move fast. So just keep up.
Okay, so you guys are
and
gonna start to
we'll
leave?
Head out.
Okay.
Yep.
I think so.
And just as the door closes, you guys hear him say, "Be safe, white dragons."
Oh, yeah, he knows. He's a good guy.
Aw. Yeah, I'll just respond with, "I thought so. I thought you might know." And I whispered to everyone else. I'm like, "How is it that everyone else knows we're white dragons, but we don't know we are?" It's weird.
I was about to ask you the same question.
Well, not everybody knows.
You're the most in tuned.
The king didn't know.
With
He
the
was
ebb and
assuming, and then he learned
of
that
the
he was
divine.
wrong. But maybe he's right. I don't know.
However, we should be aware that other people are able to determine who we are.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody, but it is. If we ever try any sort of deception, we have to be aware that it's possible that people with power seem to be able to see who we are. So just keep it in mind.
Aye.
We have a giant glowing halo of light to the people that can see as we try to sneak through the city.
I
Hey,
mean,
sister,
like, that's
what's
a
down there?
possibility. Or maybe just the fact that we display, like, power ourselves and that we're so young is kind of like one of the tells.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe. Maybe other things. Okay. So he kind of gave you rough instructions on how to get there. And you'll have plenty of time to get to the building and inside it. And you guys pass by like a guard or two. So it seems like there are definitely patrols at night as well.
We still try to give them a wide berth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no need to risk anything here.
But for like whatever reason, when you guys observe these patrols, they never seem to go to the docks, like ever.
Well, the dragons don't swim.
Maybe the old man Winston has put up an enchantment or some sort of sorcery that makes them avoid the dock.
That'd be interesting if there was.
Or maybe
If there
he
was like an actual reason for
has.
them to avoid it.
Or maybe he's just enchanted anybody that has gone to the docks and they just don't go there anymore.
Maybe.
But it's good to know that the docks aren't patrolled as heavily.
Aye. All right, so you guys get into this shrine, and the shrine just seems to be adorned with like water appearances, aesthetics, fish aesthetics, nets and tritons and stuff like that. And Vaughn looks a lot like, I guess, what a triton would look like, and has has his spear in his hand, and so you see this big statue of Vaughn, a Triton, and there's offering tables and there's booths for people to like do confessions and stuff. You know, it looks very much like a church, just a church of seashells and nets and fish.
Kind of like Poseidon.
Yeah. And it is empty in here and dark.
Does it look like the place is being trashed? Like overturned, roughly searched? Or
Yes.
in...
There is evidence of things being shoved around, pushed around, like they were looking under things and into like niches and just cubbies and wherever something could be, it looks like it's been searched.
I mean, the most obvious place to start is around the altar itself.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, we found the thing underneath the king's throne, so
Yeah.
I think we need to look, yeah, underneath like a big heavy thing.
I wonder though, since these are all fragments of the same soul, would they call to each other?
Oh.
Let's have a
We
look
can
at
probably take the
these.
scepter
Yeah, that's what I was
out
thinking.
and see if it like gives any like I don't know vibes or something.
Because they were all once one being, so I don't know.
It seems like it's worth a shot. I don't know anything of these things.
Well, take the scepter, hold it up, and gently point it around to see if there's any sort of sensation that it might give.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you do so, but you don't get any sensations.
Okay, it was worth a try, though. I'll hand it back. Then this is going to be the old-fashioned way.
I don't know. You might want to be the one carrying it for now.
Sure. I think it's on his sheet, though. Where is that altar? Temples usually have altars.
I mean,
I'm
you
sure it's gotta
find
be
the
around here
altar,
somewhere.
but like, you're just like, yeah, it's an altar. There's nothing on top of it.
Right, but we gotta check the bottom. We gotta try moving it.
Anybody else want to roll perceptions?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
All right. Boy, you're on the right track. You gotta move the altar. But
Using our past experience. Oh,
something you take observation of is that it looks like this altar was recently moved.
okay.
Somehow you have evidence that seems like it was recently opened as you open it.
Okay.
Why did Fantasy Grounds just crash?
Host connection.
I don't know.
Weird.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
No problem.
Reconnect attempt. One failed.
Yeah, it's not up. I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's just auto connecting. Auto try.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Got the boot.
We're gonna label this stream, or this video, technical difficulties.
Huh? Oh, I don't label the videos other than by their session number. That would be too much effort.
F's in chat for the effort.
Let's get you guys' world map back up. Because that's an excellent backdrop. It's back up. I see Star Fox has already made it in.
Oh. Join.
Yep, I'm coming.
Damn. Does it not like this map? Is that what's happening? But it's a glorious map! Okay, so you open the altar, and there seems to be like a stairwell that goes down.
Ooh. It's dungeon time, boys.
So I'm sure we're about to find the answer, but did the priests hide down here to evade capture?
It's
Or have the Dark
possible.
Dragons already found this place and explored it, finding nothing?
Both are possible.
Mm.
But I think if there is something hidden down here, then it might still be down here. Because the dragons haven't left this place. So I think we need answers. We need to go down there. Even though it is... of course my character shows the usual hesitation too. But he does nod.
Mm-hmm. Are we going down?
Yeah, I don't see Guru in game yet.
Sorry, I'm here now. I just didn't click my portrait.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
We will
I guess-
carefully descend.
I was gonna say, are we gonna be able to descend and keep everyone in the sphere? If yeah, we'll have to stay close.
I think so.
We should also see if there's a way to close this behind us, just to make sure nobody stumbles on the open altar, if possible.
As long as we can open it from this end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you find that when you go through, yes, it can be closed from your side.
Okay.
Let's do that.
We do that.
All right, you find yourselves in a cave underground. The walls aren't smooth, but they're certainly cut away to make passage.
Does any of the stone look like the stone that the mole men were using
Mm-mm.
when we fell down the pit back in the village? No. Okay.
No, it looks like normal rock.
Then I guess Tiberius will take the lead, and I'll be right next to him. Oh, right. We have to stay within. We have to stay close to Guru. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to stay invisible.
Yeah, what's the range
good.
on it? Is it like
10.
10 feet?
Yeah.
15 feet? 10? Okay.
Yeah, there's
So I
a
can
bit of
move,
room.
like here, and that's still boy's still in range. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll just move up 5 feet at a time together without actually microing that, but
Who doesn't like a good micro?
uh-oh.
I vanished.
Wait, what happened? Oh, you guys are just going on top
Oh,
of each
no.
other. Yeah.
Let's go in the wall, that way no one else picks my square. It's perfect.
Are you trying to be second?
No, I'm just trying to make sure everyone stays within range of the
No. Okay.
invisible.
Sorry. I got it.
I don't know.
So
I'm
before
fine
you
wherever.
move forward, allow me.
Okay.
Oh,
Even though you're invisible, there's still things here. You see something
Nah.
sleeping over here in the room. And its description would be this tiny black dragon-like creature has charcoal colored scales and shadowy wings. And it is tiny. So...
I look in the vague direction of Guru, glancing at the. Well, I guess we can see each other.
And there seems to be like a ledge here, as if it's a drop off.
I don't know. Wait, we can see each other when we're all invisible. Is that right or not?
Yeah, you can see each other within the circle.
We can see each other.
Oh, also it is
Okay,
dark
just
in
making
here.
sure.
So do you have a light source? Or
I mean, I can cast the light.
Yeah, you can cast light.
I don't know if we
how is
want
that going to handle
to have that much
invisibility?
light, but
Like, what is invisibility
I-
sphere
I
going to
don't
do to
know.
a light?
The way it's described is the room lights up. It's just the source of the light is invisible.
Okay.
So the room will light up, but you won't actually see the light itself, like the lantern or the
Okay.
torch.
Well, that gives me
It's-
some
it's
fuel
just
here.
light.
When you guys come in with the light source, like, this thing does wake up, and it kind of looks up, and it's, like, looking around the room, like, why is there light in here? So it's just kind of quizzically looking around.
We'll still look to Guru for some guidance.
I will
point at the
cast
dragon and
guidance
shrug.
on Aaron Axis. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what to do. I shrug. Do I know what this creature is?
Knowledge Arcana?
No, I don't have that one.
Hmm.
So I
Oh,
shrug.
Arcana. I got the Arcana.
You think this is a shadow drake. How you know that, I'm not really sure, but
Well, our
Well,
elders were
he
teaching
probably
us
doesn't
things,
know
right?
like the name, but he can discern like the type and like
The
its like
shadowy.
his ecology or a little bit.
yeah. You think it can blend into shadows to gain concealment? It's going to be immune to cold, paralysis, and sleep. Its weakness is light sensitive, but it has to be bright light, not just the spell light. It has
Right.
to be
Yeah,
brighter.
the spell like
And it is vulnerable to fire, and you think this is a perfect flyer. And it does have probably a breath weapon. Perhaps you don't know the details of that. But you can't imagine it's good.
I tap Tiberius's shoulder and I point to my eye. I want him to detect evil.
Well, Tiberius knows, and he'll educate you that I can't just go around detecting evil on things all the time. Like, he says they have to be, like, really evil for anything to reveal itself.
I don't know, this
Okay.
one looks pretty evil to me, but okay.
Well, I mean, he can try. Who knows? It could be the source of
Keep
ultimate
in
evil.
mind that
He
because
loses nothing by
because you
trying.
guys are invisible doesn't mean that you can just openly talk and cast spells without going unnoticed.
Well, that's why I'm trying to like point to my eyes. I'm trying to gesture.
Right, but what
most of
I'm
this
trying to
stuff.
say or convey through him is that detect evil doesn't detect alignment. They have to be CR 4 or higher, or level
We know
4
how
or
it
higher.
works.
Okay, right,
Yes.
but so it's dangerous
Okay.
for
Yeah, I
him
think
to
that's
just
what we
run
wanna know.
around detecting evil on everything. So if you want
Like,
to
it
put
tells
this,
us if we can take the fight or not.
okay,
is
then I'll go
kinda
ahead and
what I
roll
think
his
Star Fox is
stealth
trying to
while
figure out.
he casts a spell, and I'll roll the perception of the creature if that's
But
what you guys would like to do.
it's a supernatural ability for him, isn't it?
No, it's
It's a
spell-like.
spell.
Which still has no components.
It
It's
still
a
can
spell-like
be
with no
spellcraftable.
components, so...
But they
Sure, but he's invisible.
Which there will be. He gets a bonus, but there's also a penalty for speaking.
but there's
But
no
there's no
speech.
components.
Okay, fine. He detects evil and it fails. Like, what I'm getting at,
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, all it takes is concentration, so yeah, it shouldn't give us away.
Carry on.
Okay, so the thing's not super
It's not
evil,
super
at least.
evil.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what to do. If we should fight it or just try and sneak by.
well, it looks like a dark dragon,
It
Yeah,
does.
well, that's the thing. It looks like a dark dragon.
and that
Alright, let's try and
seems
sneak
pretty.
by then, because
bad to
we
me.
were told not to. So I like point ahead and like put a finger over my mouth.
Okay.
And I guess I'll dismiss my light.
Mm.
Who's gonna
and
How much
navigate
do I
put my
know
hand on-
about?
here?
Well, I'll put my hand on Boy's shoulder, and then like,
Yeah.
or like before I
I
dismiss
can-
my light, I'll like put my hand on Boy's shoulder, so it's like he's leading us.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
How much do I know about, like, specifically? Do I know if this Drake, or do I even know about the dragons in general, their special senses? As a player, I know that there's certain things, but is my character aware of some things like blind sense or blind sight or scent?
I mean, you know what the creature is,
Um,
so.
Well, you
Yeah, I just
know that this isn't a dragon.
okay.
I mean, it's a dragon subtype, but it's technically a drake. And drakes are kind of like puny
It's not a
compared to
true dragon.
actual dragons. Yeah. Dragons would be
What?
insulted if you said that a drake was a dragon, basically.
Okay.
So
So
not
what I'm
likely.
trying to what I'm trying to find out is, do I think that we could sneak past it, or do I know that it even though it can't see us, it could probably know we're there?
Yeah, with the cloak of invisibility, you're pretty sure that you can get past this. Um,
Okay.
However, things do have perceptions, and though you are
Yes. Yes.
invisible, it's only a number, and you guys are moving, which is going to be only
Yeah.
a plus 20. So there is a small possibility that it'll sense you somehow.
Okay.
Okay, so we try and sneak by with light out, boy leading us. We're all just like hands on each other's shoulders to have boy just lead us. And we'll try and sneak by.
Yeah, I mean Tiberius can also see in the dark.
Oh, can he? Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
I
I
guess
hate
or,
having human sight.
or I guess, yeah, we can use Tiberius. Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
If
I
you
Human
forget
guys...
sight,
companies, don't they
but
have
Stealth.
low light?
I don't think they do.
Oh.
All right, if you guys are going to sneak by, I need a stealth check with a plus 20.
Okay.
There's some armor check penalties rolling around too.
Yeah, it's already applied. Oh, yay! I rolled a 1!
Let me get stealth.
Still roll above a 20.
Pretty good. He could see me.
Okay,
Hear me.
you guys all succeeded. You reach a ledge here, and it's a 10-foot drop.
Okay, I can't see it, so I'm gonna have to rely on everybody else.
Yeah. In which you guys might make noise when you drop down. So unless you can alleviate that, let me know what you do.
There's a ledge, but there's like floor beneath it, right?
Yeah, Tiberius will say 10-foot drop ahead.
Okay. Hmm.
I think we just try and climb down. Or at least I will.
Yeah, get the rope.
Okay, I'll need a new stealth check if you guys are gonna start pulling ropes out and trying to climb down, and because that's gonna make noise.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't add the 20, but 40 should be pretty good.
Yeah, the fact that little Drake is down here has me concerned that there's just nothing down here. They've already been through this and haven't found what they're looking for. But we'll see. Hey, wasn't the knife that we had visions of in an underground cavern
Cave?
of some description?
Yeah.
It was around rock.
Is
Which
there
is
anything
similar to where
distinctive
we are.
about this stone that would be similar to the ones in our vision?
It does seem similar now that you're recalling that.
Wasn't that knife moved in our vision?
You saw
In
a
the vision.
shadowy figure moving up to grab it, and then the whole cavern shook. But you don't know what
Yeah.
came of that.
Okay.
You know what? Now seems like a good time for me to order food. I assume all I need to do is roll a climb check at some point here.
A stealth. Are you a bad climber?
Yes.
Then roll a climb, I guess. We'll see if you
Although I realized that I
fall or
actually have
something.
an agile breastplate, so my climb check's actually 3 higher than it actually says.
Hmm.
So I'll add that in. Because right now I just have the normal breastplate armor check penalty applied.
really
I think
nice.
that's right.
Okay, you guys are able to get a rope out, help everybody
Yeah,
climb
climb is
down
-1.
quietly within the sphere or out of this creature's vision so you don't think. Um, and you are able to make it down to the next level.
Alright, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I apologize for moving you, boy. I keep trying to pick myself up, and then I end up clicking your token.
It's okay.
Alright, Tiberius will lead the way.
There's water here.
There is. This water seems to be crystal clear.
Oh, nice.
It's almost got like a sparkle to it.
That seems nice. Does it seem deep or shallow?
Roll a perception.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Looks like we're rolling perception.
We found
Alright.
some crystal clear water here.
Boy, it seems like it's about 10 feet deep. And you
Oh,
see
that's deep.
like a small crack in the wall, like where water's flowing in. And then you see it like also seems to be exiting out somewhere, maybe underground or something. But it seems to be flowing. And Gigi, you, oddly enough, over on this rock here, you see a frog, but it's not just a frog. It's like a fat frog, and it's like belly up. So it's like laying on its back
Lying
on the
its
rack,
back?
but it seems to be a really fat frog. Not a toad, a frog.
I'll point it out to the others and yeah, I don't know. I'll just point it out and be like, I don't know, that looks weird.
I look to boy. Is that frog natural?
It's a dangerous.
It looks like a frog of unusual
What
size.
do I know about the frog?
You know that definitely is a frog, but it seems to be fat. Like over 8. Over 8 a lot.
Is that what I think killed it?
Well,
Is
you
it
don't know if it's
dead?
dead or not. You just know it's on its back belly
Oh,
up.
okay. It's just on its belly. Alright.
It's just relaxing with its big belly.
I make a motion to just kind of like, go across the water. Hopefully, since it's all like full, it won't really bother us.
I cast light again so we can see if I didn't already do that, and I want to try and look in the water and see if there's anything dangerous or weird in it.
Okay. You don't really see much in the water, other than rocks and stones, just pebbles down there.
Okay, how deep is it? Is it like just a shallow pool?
10 feet.
10 feet, yeah.
10 feet. Oh my god. That like is twice my height, over twice my height.
Behind you, you guys hear the flapping of wings as somebody curious seems to be trying to investigate this light in the cavern. Over here now.
Really? It didn't do that when it was at the entrance, but it does it now? Okay.
No, it looked
No,
up
it
when
did.
it's light up, when you had the light up.
Yeah.
But then you
Okay,
guys
whatever.
put it out. But it's back, but now it's over here. So it seems to be
I'll
investigating
dismiss
the
the
area.
light
Oh. Okay, well, those who without dark vision
when it
can't
comes
see the
over.
creature anymore.
and just I'll stay as still as I can.
Okay. Well, you hear fluttering of wings and stuff, and it's flying around looking, and kind of like hovers back into the area, and it's almost like it's sure something's up, and then it zips away, like really quick, like speed surge, zippity way.
Okay.
I whisper to the others that can't be good.
Nah, I feel like we've been discovered.
Well, nowhere to go but forward, and I point forward.
I will need some light, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll recast the light.
You ever you
Is
hear like a
it-
burp over where the frog is?
I was just going to ask if the frog is still there. I mean, unless Boy would like to try and speak with the frog, we should probably just move forward.
It looks. I mean, it looks like it's pretty much minding its own business. I think we should move forward.
Okay.
It is a frog of unusual size. It's a little intimidating.
Alright, so you guys are gonna wade through the water?
Well, I mean, if it's deep, we're gonna have to swim through it eventually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got
Yep,
something.
gonna have to swim.
I will assist
But I mean,
whoever...
if it's fairly
Exactly.
calm water, then it
This
shouldn't
is gonna be
that
bad.
difficult to swim through.
Yeah, it's calm.
Right, except the people...
It's
Yeah.
not difficult.
Low strength and heavy armor. He makes even simple
Yeah.
checks.
Yeah, Tiberius isn't a
Tricky.
fan of this.
That's how it goes.
I fail to assist.
Alright,
Although I could just
so
take 10. Oh, wait, I
through
did
whatever
take 10.
means
That's
you guys
same.
use to get yourselves to the other side, you eventually do so.
Mm-hmm.
And the frog seems to like
Did we
wake
stay all
up
together
to
though?
your guys' presence.
Yes.
And stay in the invisible.
And those who observe the frog see that it like gets off of its back, rolls over onto its belly very clumsily, almost like it's kind of drunk, and then it starts slurping from the water.
Slurping from
Is
the
there
water.
something
Cool.
weird with the water?
It is all like crystally, sparkly clear.
I'll kneel down and just like... Well, I mean, we just swam through it, so contact with the water isn't a problem.
Nope. Nothing happens when you swim.
I'll just dab a touch on my tongue. Is it salt or fresh?
No, it doesn't taste salty at all. In fact, when you dab it on your tongue kind of tingles a little bit, like a sensation that you wouldn't mind having again.
There's something's enchanted with this water.
I'll detect magic on it.
You don't detect magic.
Okay, I'll try and drink some water, like a handful.
Oh.
Is that wise?
Perfect. Yet no. But whatever. I was hoping to roll like a 1. I'm not very wise. I want to drink some and see what happens.
Okay. You drink some. And for an hour, you are going to gain a plus to your con, +1 to your con, but a -1 to your wisdom.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
You know, I don't mind the effect. It's putting it into my sheet. That's really annoying.
No, I'm putting it on you. It's something I control.
Okay, good.
For
Plus
an
con
hour.
minus wisdom.
Yeah, who needs will saves?
Yeah, interesting.
And for like no abusing of this, it's once a day.
Isn't that one
But you can't stack
round?
it.
No, no stacking.
Okay, I was like, huh.
I guess
Does it look like he's
matter.
drunk?
Gigi likes the taste. It's a pleasurable taste. It's like
Yeah, I say
your
it's good.
favorite soda, your fruity, flavory soda or whatever you like. You know, like a grape soda or something. And it's got a fizzle, you know, when you drink it. So it's definitely something enjoyable.
Does
I'm
this
still
frog
suspicious.
look like one that could have been from like the Enclave of Frogs?
It is the same kind of
Oh.
frogs. Yes.
Oh, I forgot all about that. You think
Well,
this
you're
is the
not the
missing
druid.
frog king?
Perhaps. This might be something we come back to.
Okay.
Missing
I
frog.
kind of agree with that.
king. Huh? Maybe your memory doesn't serve you guys right. It wasn't a missing
I have no
frog.
idea what we're
There was
talking
something
about.
missing from the water that they were upset about.
That the frogs wanted. That's right.
Yeah,
Oh.
there was no king.
You think this so you think this water itself, this magical water, has
This is what they
used
were
to flow in
missing.
there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe?
that would make
I don't know.
sense.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we'll see if maybe it's this. Yeah. Well. Okay. We'll see.
Which way?
Interesting.
This
Well, it
way.
flew down left. Do we want to follow the Drake?
Maybe.
I don't know, dude. I don't personally. I don't want to follow the Drake. Why would we follow
Okay.
the scary thing?
Okay. Let's go north then.
Okay.
We just need like a make a box around everyone and just move everyone at once.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately, it
have to
doesn't do
admit,
that.
I've been trying to like click and drag a box around all the icons every so often.
Alright, so you guys see ledges here? This ledge is 10 feet up. This ledge is 20 feet up. This pool it's like a stone step down into the water. And there does seem to be rope ladders. These seem to be like old.
Seems weird.
Does this water have the
Get
same
closer to
sparkly
inspect it.
appearance?
It does, yes.
Okay. Let's have a look up this ladder here then, on the right.
Okay. So you're gonna go up to the right side?
We have to go like up here, I guess.
The water isn't deep, is it?
Not that deep, no.
Okay. Oh. Take a peek inside there.
Alright, So you guys come here, and there seems to be a stone pedestal. It looks oddly familiar.
All right.
I was just gonna say, does this look familiar? Hmm.
Let's
Time to
approach it.
investigate.
And the closer you get to it, the more empty you realize it is.
I mean, maybe we should just inspect it up close.
Yeah, we'll investigate this room.
Okay.
Hey.
Yes, with the best sight you've ever had, nothing is turning up. You recall your vision. There was a stone dagger on this. There's not now. You don't see any secret compartments. The pedestal doesn't seem to move. It's all cut into the stone. Or made of the stone of the cavern.
So, okay, what I'm thinking is just because it's not here in this spot doesn't mean that it's been, taken away from this place. It might still be here.
Well,
Maybe
I'm
they don't know
wondering,
how to use it.
or because we only saw a shadowy figure, what if the priests of Vol came down while their city was under attack and they removed it knowing that it was at risk? So the shadowy figure
Maybe.
might have been a priest trying to hide it somewhere else, which is why the dragons are still wandering around looking for it.
We gotta keep looking. Let's go
Yeah,
back over here. I guess the other side of this bridge, maybe?
up the other side.
Okay, so you guys are gonna make your way up to the other side.
Yep.
And let's see. You guys will get up to what appears to be another drop off.
Okay.
Have a peek down.
Okay, it's about 10 feet drop. And interestingly enough, you see light down the tunnel, illuminating around the corner.
Oh,
All right. Well,
okay.
let's go down there then.
Oh, 1 second here. think this map is like small. It's not too bad. It'll be pixelated when you zoom in, but you know, whatever. Okay, just 1 second.
So that little dragon I thought might have flown out here, but this passage doesn't connect.
I mean, it actually does. I doubt you guys are gonna go this way, so I'll just reveal it. But,
Ah, okay.
yeah, he flew like that. Whee!
Oh,
That's fine.
Okay. You ready? You guys want to roll
Yeah.
perceptions before you walk into strange rooms?
Okay.
Or
What
we
room?
can close our eyes. If
You
we can't see
can.
them, they can't see us.
Sure.
that's my strategy.
Sure.
I mean, plus we're invisible.
In
so it
in
might
the
help.
in the haunt manner, yes, the strategy is to close your eyes and not notice anything.
Yeah. Considering banks on that invisibility a lot.
I'm not banking on it.
Oh, you say phrases as if this is guaranteed to work, so I don't have anything to worry about. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe not.
It's guaranteed to work.
No, I mean, if you could run into something with scent or you know, tremor sense or anything like that, then yeah, obviously we're gonna be found out.
Yeah, I'm just saying your comments are quite interesting. Okay, so you guys start to step into this room and you start to realize that it's full of spider web.
Ooh.
Yay!
It is dark in
Okay,
here,
I
so
wasn't
what's your
expecting
light
that.
situation?
I have the light spell.
Isn't there
Oh
light
wait, no,
coming
I'm
from
sorry.
in
There
here?
was light in here. I forgot. Yes, yes.
Oh. Then I
You
don't.
see,
I
the
want them to
light
know I'm here.
source is a torch on the ground over here that seems to be burning fire.
Cool.
Okay, fair enough.
We must reach the torch.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. Like I say, this is kind of unexpected.
Yeah. So are we gonna go into the room or should I put the tokens on
Into
the
the
map?
spider web?
Carefully advance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put the tokens on the map.
Because remember, the little guy is in here too. Maybe you get caught in the webs. The spider's got him.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
you
he's in
do
here. Maybe he's not.
see the more you go in, like a body cocooned over there.
I assume that's where the torch came from.
The torch is near it, yeah. What do you do?
I asked, boy, do you know anything about these spiders?
Do I even see any spiders?
Not at the moment, no.
I shrug.
Okay. Cautiously
But I
advance,
look
looking
a
for
little
traps.
jittery. Oh,
And keeping an eye out for
roll
spiders.
yeah. They're here somewhere.
Okay.
There's like a weird buzzing sound in your background, Secret, of your mic.
This piece of shit is probably tired of me.
Mic off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Powering off. Powering on. Mic off. Charging battery.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
no more anarchy.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to get a new microphone is basically what's happening. This thing causes my other computer to blue screen constantly, so there's
Whoa.
something wrong with
Yeah, that
it.
doesn't sound good.
No. I was hoping that Trump was going to sign the papers like he told Nancy he would for our second stimulus check, and then I was gonna buy like a nicer Yeti. But that just never happened, even though he said it was gonna.
It's almost like he lied.
No!
It's almost like he wasn't a good
It's
president.
the Democrats' fault. The paper never made it to him.
Yep, the Democrats, they stole it to make him look bad.
Yeah. You're using it as leverage to cheat.
It was on the other side of his desk, and he just, there was no way he was reaching it all the way across from there.
Alright, we'll make do with what we got though. Okay, what were you saying, Star Fox? Because I saw that microphone lighting up, but my headphones crashed out and everything.
I wanted to cut away the webs. I have an axe. I will see if I can find out what's underneath the wrappings.
Okay.
While everybody else keeps an eye out for killer spiders.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
do. You
Sounds like a plan.
open up the cocoon, and you don't see just one person. You see two people in there.
In one cocoon, wow.
Are they brother and sister?
Maybe.
Spiders save the world from the Black Dragon.
Yeah,
Mission accomplished.
like they've got it handled, man. It's a wrap.
They do look a lot
Nice.
like that.
Really?
Ooh.
Well, then who's flying around up top?
I mean, the real dragons, these are just like their minions, I guess. Are they alive?
Oh, good question.
Yes.
Are they conscious?
No.
I'm gonna check them to see if they've been,
Funky gloves.
I'm gonna check them to see if they've been compromised or poisoned or like something's wrong with their bodies or something.
You do see a poison, probably, from a wound. It's kind of like looking not so great. So, likely poisoned?
Did we see the dragons flying around up top today in the
During the
sky?
day? Uh,
Yeah.
did you guys, well, you guys were sleeping like most of the day. Um, did you try to make observations of that, I guess? I
I
know
wasn't
it's
specifically
hindsight,
looking for them.
but I mean, no. I mean, yes,
I mean, I
you
can't
feel
did
like
miss
in
'em.
see
hindsight,
them
would we
out
be like,
there, but no,
were
I
the
don't think
dragons
anybody
there?
like
Yeah, okay.
stated that they were
No one
watching, but
specifically looked for it,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, yeah. It's just because these two are here now. I'm just thinking. Oh, did we not see them? Okay. I don't know.
Well, something boy might translate to you guys in whatever way he can, or not at all, but the pedestal upstairs did seem to be freshly moved.
So maybe they had just. Yeah. I'm gonna look on their persons
Oh, Udir
for
BRB.
uh, a dagger or something ornate.
Okay. You don't find anything ornate, but you do seem to find a dagger.
I produce it and show it to the others, and I even hand it to Aranaxis.
Is this the dagger from our vision?
This dagger looks a lot like what you saw.
Huh.
Neat.
Okay, I see a dagger picture. I assume we found it on them.
Yeah. For these individuals, I motion to like grabbing them and to the others, and I start to like drag them out of here from these webs.
Okay, when you do that, something will happen because not all of you guys are in that invisibility sphere when this is happening. So, when you start grabbing the two people and dragging them, a creature seems to phase into existence, and you guys can roll initiatives.
Ooh.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I ignore it.
This large spider-like monster has an eerie humanoid face surrounded by a shaggy mane of fur.
It's a fuzzy spider. It's like a tarantula.
I look quizzically at Boy. That doesn't look natural to me.
No? Not natural.
Interesting. Where be it?
Ah. Here.
Hello.
Now at the moment, Aranaxis, where you're standing, is not invisible. Wait, now how does I think the spheres are only a square box. I don't think it's actually.
Isn't it a 10-foot radius?
Let me double check this info here.
It's a 10-foot radius emanation around the creature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you look at what that actually looks like in a grid, not all of you guys are in it.
I'm not sure what you mean. Like,
Hold
are we
on.
not in the positions that we are on in the
I'm
map?
pulling up some information so that I can properly
Okay.
see. I said I put it on Gigi, didn't I?
Yes.
So yeah, that would be on Aaron Axis. There you go. Yes, but you got these two people here that aren't in it.
Well, that's true.
All right. Oh, I need to also roll this.
Your lunch is just mysteriously moving away from you, Mr. Spider.
That is curious. So it appears in. It seems to like phase into existence here, and it starts to like reach at its moving lunch. It doesn't see you guys, but round one, Gigi, what would you like to do in this given situation?
Hmm. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think I'll just cast Bless on the party in case we want to fight it.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
So 2 minutes plus 1, 2 attacks and saves. Morale bonus. Sorry, and +1 morale bonus on against fear effects. Wait, is it saves too?
Only
versus
on
versus fear.
saves against fear. Okay, yeah. I have it built right. I'm not crazy. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna not take a. I'll take a move action to pull out my weapon.
Okay.
So I figure my uh Morningstar, because I don't think I've had it out.
All right. Tiberius will delay because he doesn't know what you guys are doing or what you want to do. The creature is going to bite at one of the moving bodies that's being drug away.
Oh no.
And it heavily wounds it with its bite. And it's going to try to grab the body as well.
Well, I'm trying to help these people.
This is true. Oh, it has the body. A body. It has the male. Alright, boy. Oh, I guess, boy, you would be in a different spot if you were the one grabbing and dragging the body.
Grabbing him? Yeah, I'm like down
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Hmm. I'm gonna grab onto the lady then, and I'm gonna start dragging her over.
Okay, you
And
do,
that's
sir.
my turn.
Uh, you see this tiny, shadowy figure zip in
Hello.
to strike. It like does a flyby attack to strike at the
Oh, I was gonna
spider.
fight the spider. See, you guys were all on the same team here.
Okay, let's see if that succeeds. And he misses. However, he's not super skilled at that. So the spider is grappling though, so It's fine. He does not get attacked while he does that. Aaron Axis. There's this tiny Drake over here now.
Okay, I turn to Tiberius. I say, regardless of what these individuals have done, I cannot consign them to such a fate.
Yeah, I don't have a token for the people, so this is the dude, the star. Boy has the girl right now.
Okay, dokie.
So I'm going
Wait,
to
I thought
cast...
Boy pulled the dude back.
No, he pulled the girl back.
Well, the
And the
the
spider
guy got
has the
grabbed
bird.
by the spider, so
Oh,
I
I
was
got
like,
confused which
alright.
one got grappled. Okay.
Okay, as soon as this works here, 1 sec. There we go.
What you gonna do? Ooh.
I'm going to cast Shock and Grasp under cover of the invisibility. Step forward and try and deliver it.
There's somebody there!
Yep. This will reveal you from invisibility, but at least you
Yes.
kind of get the jump on it. Just hit its flat-footed.
That is, yeah, I didn't click on flat-footed. It's touch, but I don't know whether or not a 7
Well, you
will
also get a
even touch
+2 from invisibility.
Is it wearing or holding metal objects? I get another +2 if it is.
No. So 7, 8, 9?
Yeah, did you include the
9 was
+2
not
from
enough.
attacking? Yeah. Okay, dang.
I didn't add the +2 for invisibility.
Yeah, she secret added it. She said 9 was.
That doesn't hit its flat-footed touch.
No.
Well, even that is usually like 10.
Yeah, but it's big.
Bigger creatures usually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
okay.
actually surprised. I thought it might hit, but it had some dex or something, or not dex, it had something else.
Okay, then I can't think of anything else. That is a 9. That does include the bless, so that doesn't add anything. Darn it. Well, at least it's still on my hand for what it's worth.
Truth. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to turn the turn. Tiberius is gonna take his turn. He's like, oh no, Heranaxis revealed his self. I will also take this opportunity to strike. So I guess their initiative's gonna be 1 now. Alright, so flat-footed and two-handed greatsword. Do we have a invisibility buff? Hiya. Wait, did I select? Yes, I did. Aha, he hits. And he wounds the spider.
What? It's still
Yep,
alive?
not that much.
We're doomed! Something survived Tiberius's first strike.
Oh,
I mean, everything has. The boar, the ooze.
Oh.
Eh.
He hasn't killed anything instantly.
Sorry, he did smite this. Okay, so yes, I can understand why it's still alive then.
No, he did not smite.
Okay.
I saw Aranaxis kind of struggle with delivering his touch spell, so I'm going to cast
The sticky webs got
guidance
stuck to my feet.
on him. So I'll 5-foot step forward and guide Aranaxis' next attack for a +1.
Yep, the guidance train. It's begun.
Oh, I'll get rid
This
of
is
this
a
circle thing.
strategy that
I don't
cannot be
think it
defeated.
matters now. That's my turn.
Let's see. Oh, it's this thing's turn now. My dead body's in my grasp. But there's like fresh bodies right here. Well, it's not a dead body, but it's my lunch for later. I have it. It's mine. But these people. Oh, that one hurt me. Okay, it's gonna switch targets. It's
Yeah,
gonna
that one swung a big
drop
old wedge
the
of
body.
steel.
Yeah, it's gonna drop the body and it's gonna bite at Tiberius. And it's probably gonna hit. No, I missed. Oh, well, look at that.
Dang, nice.
What do you know?
His armor did something for one.
Yeah, it's like face just planted into like the armor, and yeah, didn't work out for it. Okay, boy.
All
You know
right,
what? That thing
I
was
set
grappling, and I didn't have grapple on it. Would that have changed its flat footing? AC.
It would have given it a -2 to its dex.
So, he still missed.
So
He
unless
still
it's
So it would have
goes
reduced its
negative,
AC.
Yeah, he
it's
still
already not
missed.
affected because
Yeah.
touch, right? Or flat-footed touch, yeah.
Flat-footed touch is like the lowest AC you can get because that's no armor or natural armor and no dex or dodge.
Mhm.
Flat-footed dex, flat-footed
Boy.
touch is basically you're hitting something just standing there. But for my turn, yeah, now that I have the girl over here, like kind of away from it, I'm gonna let go of her and move over to where the guy is, and I'm gonna start like I grab him and I'm ready to start pulling him when I get the opportunity to move again.
Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This Drake will fly swoopy around and do like another flyby attack and swoop back around.
See, it's good that we didn't kill the little Drake. It's helping us now.
This is dangerous now that it's not grappling, though.
This is true.
The spider? Oh yes, but
Oh,
we're
he
the
misses.
heroes.
So the spider is gonna take that
Although
attack
he is
of
absorbing attacks of
opportunity,
opportunity.
Yeah.
and it misses. All right, Aranax is.
Okay, I will refocus on this thing here, and I'll try to deliver this touch spell. Just making sure there's no bonuses or anything. It's not flat-footed. I'm getting +1. That's already taken into account. Everything's done. Okay, so this is straight casting. Nothing special. Hey, there we
Yay.
go.
You hit. Nice.
Okay. Arc of electricity fills the room with the smell of ozone and burned flesh.
Oh yeah, the smell of burnt bug.
Bug.
Uh,
And that's it.
Tiberius will power attack and keep flailing away at this Speta. Yeah, no need to move.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
After the spider gets shocked, it's like jolting and it causes Tiberius to miss. It's moving too erratically.
But that was a good shocking grasp though, Aaron Axis. Look at that. 3d6 at level 2 is pretty good.
Alright.
I used an arcane point for that, but yes.
Guru GG.
And it wasn't
I'm
all ones.
going to-
That's also an improvement.
Cast Shield of Faith on Tiberius because he's being attacked now by the spider. At least last time he was.
Nice.
So he will have a +2 deflection bonus to AC for 2 minutes.
Do you not have that made? You do. Okay.
Huh? I'd put it on you. And I'm still invisible because I haven't done any aggressive actions yet.
Uh-huh.
Yep, you have not attacked anything.
The spider.
I believe that goes the same for boy.
Yep, I'm just being a good druid boy.
The spider's gonna 5-foot step over here. And it's gonna keep its attack on Tiberius. Uh-oh. It hit. We might be in trouble, boys. Alright, Tiberius has to roll fortitude. Well, he's a paladin, that should be fine.
Yep, he's a paladin. He's like nothing. I can't save again.
Okay, he saves against the poison, but does it grab him? Probably. Alright, let's see. Yep, they're grappled.
It sure does.
What? Wait, Tiberius couldn't defend a 34 CMB at level 2?
No.
Crazy.
I know. We're doomed, I tell ya. Such a basic
Thanks,
thing.
Mantis.
We don't even. Yeah.
Alright, boy.
Such a weak build.
Alright,
To
so
be fair, the boars were
Tiberius
still harder than this.
got pretty hurt. Yeah. No, I feel like this is doable. Because, like, we have it in heavy. As soon as we get it to down, it's down. The boars keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I have to drop the body for right now, or at least drop my hold on them, to take out the Cure Light Wounds wand, and then I'm going to use it on Tiberius.
Okay.
Because I gotta keep him up. Can't let him die. Or get down. Let's see. Okay, that should be correct. I wand him for 3 points of health.
Woo!
And that's my turn.
Alright.
It's something.
We're gonna do more flyby attacks. You don't seem to be attacking it, so it kind of like swishes past you guys. If you want to attack the little Drake, let me know. But it is going to attack the spider again as it swishes by. And it hit! And it does 1 non-lethal damage.
I read that as negative level for a second. I'm like, what?
That'd be great.
What? What is this?
2 hits kills any of us instantly.
Alright, Air Nexus.
Okay, since it's grappling, I will cast another Shocking Grasp on it.
Yep, shock it.
Throw another power point into it.
Let's get those 3 6s at 666
The
damage.
slideshow's going with those power points.
Nice hit.
Oh, you hit.
Not bad.
Average damage.
Yep, it's looking pretty hurt. We just need to hit it a couple times.
That's it. I'm done.
Alright. Can't two-hand a weapon while grappled.
Yeah, he can't two-hand swing it. If he has a
Can't
one-handed
use a
weapon, he can
great
use that.
sword with one hand, so... So, we can lay on hands ourselves, though.
Yeah, it sure can. And that's a swift action.
Yeah, we're gonna heal
that
ourselves
swift?
first.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long
Everyone's
as he only
hands-
heals
Targets
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, healing. You touch yourself. Takes no time to reach yourself.
I need to try playing a pally someday.
They're
They're good.
boring at first,
The early levels of Paladin are boring.
so enjoy your roleplay. But yes.
But still,
Unless you,
Warfleece
like-
is one that I'd like to see too.
Yeah, early levels of Paladin is you're like a much like less powerful fighter, unless you're fighting, you're one evil person for the day.
That's right. And then you annihilate them.
Yeah, then
he
you just
automatically gets out of the grapple. Look at that.
Oh, you got a
tried
20.
to resist the grapple.
Nice.
That's interesting, but cool.
It was the power
Yeah,
of
he
the lay on
PCMB'd him
hands.
back.
The power of the white dragon is flowing through Tiberius, and he
Pretty
breaks
sweet.
free. Hiya! And now he's just standing there because it's the end of his turn. Round 4, GG.
I think it's just gonna be a guidance on Tiberius.
Mm. Okay.
And I suppose I'll 5-foot step. No, yeah, I'm fine here.
Oh, how dare you get out of my grapple? Get back here. He hit. Tiberius.
Notice,
Whoa.
I want to notice. As soon as I cast Shield of Faith on him, that's when he gets hit every round. Just so we all know.
Well, it's a good thing all the healing kept him alive, or he'd be insta dead right now.
Probably. Okay.
You hear
That's
that, highest
the
5? That's
Stylus
what you get
turn.
for not showing up.
Oh, true. True. Boy?
I'm gonna heal him.
Okay.
We get you back to 0
Yeah, it's a start.
and not dying. Alright, Aeronax has finished the spider off.
Yeah.
Nah, the Drake will take care of it. Don't worry about it. Whee! Another flyby. Oh, he hits. Yeah, he actually did 2 damage this time. Max damage. The spider's gonna try to hit the Drake. Automatically misses. Aeronax.
Is the spider still grappling?
No, it dropped. Well, it didn't actually grab Tiberius when he got knocked unconscious.
Okay. But it did take an attack of opportunity against the Drake.
True. Yes.
It's distracted by the flying Drake. Okay, so then I will just try to cast the spell, cross my fingers, and pray that it doesn't have reflexes.
Ooh. Here we go. Does it? Does it not? What kind of freaking spider would this be if it did? No, it doesn't attack.
Okay.
Alright, here's the money.
Oh, I got
yeah.
him.
Ooh.
Alright,
Come on, do enough.
let's get that damage.
Not enough.
Oh man, it must be close.
Really
Ooh.
close.
I just have
Okay.
to poke it.
I draw my club because it might come down to that.
Yep, you gotta
Okay.
pump the last bit of juice into this.
Tiberius is disabled. He's gonna.
He's disabled, but he is
swift
awake.
action, heal himself.
Yeah, swift action heal yourself, and then punch.
Alright, let's mark the other lay on hands there. Oh, that was max heal.
Does he have like a dagger or something else? They could just draw one
Another
handed
weapon? I don't know.
Oh, he has his great sword.
He didn't
He's
drop
gonna-
Well,
it.
it's on the
when
floor. He
fell
dropped
over.
it.
Yeah, he'll provoke picking that up.
But it
Well, I
didn't
mean,
attack you when you
it didn't attack
cast
you.
your spell. So
Yeah.
That's true.
true.
That is true. Sorry, I stand corrected.
It's
He's
just it's
gonna-
just saving it for Tiberius.
pick up his weapon, and then he's gonna swing at this spider.
There's a bait. Oh, okay.
And he hits.
Got him!
Yep, got he.
And it's done.
Woo! Phew, that was close.
Alright, this little drake flies up here and perches, and it watches you guys very cautiously.
Yeah, it's like. Alright, so while I'm still invisible, I now grab the guy and I pull him over here, invisibly over to the girl. And are they at? Can I, with my heal check, can I tell if they're at negative HP or are they negative and stable, or are they positive?
So, it seems like when the spider attacked the man and grappled it, he died from bleeding out from the rest of the combat.
Oh no!
But she
Aw.
does seem to be alive. She is in the negatives, but she's not bleeding.
Alright,
Good.
I'm gonna heal her until she's positive.
Okay.
So here, just some heal.
Yeah, sure, just spins your points.
Yeah, there's a good one.
While Boy tends to the wounded, I will look around the webs to see what else I can find in here.
I was gonna say I can also just heal Tiberius. You don't need to use too many wand charges. Like I'll heal him tonight. When we're pretty sure we're not fighting anything else right now. For the day or whatever, unless we have a night attack.
Okay. You look around and you don't really see much other than some spider eggs. This is the possibility that maybe babies might be born eventually into the world. However, there is a space over here that seems to have things.
A what?
I will
And they're
investigate
covered.
those.
It's covered with a tarp-like material.
I'll pick up this torch. Is it a real torch or a magical torch? I try and burn some of the webs with the torch.
You try to what?
Burn some of the webs with the torch.
You notice that this torch doesn't seem to be producing any heat, and it's not burning anything.
Okay. Like that old man's fire in the fireplace.
I
will then, with my axe, I will cut away at the webbing over these items.
Okay. You find a little mini armory of masterwork weapons of your choice.
Masterwork Club.
And all the weapons have like a little insignia on them.
Is it of the phoenix?
No.
Do I recognize it?
I'm trying to find the image I had. Where is it? Was it a token? Oh, I made it a token, that's why. Hold on, one sec. It looks like that. And no, you've never seen this before.
It looks kind of dragony.
All right,
Have we ever
so
seen
if
that
there's
symbol
any
before?
weapons that you guys want to have as masterwork, go ahead and add that
Oh,
into
any weapon is
your
masterwork?
inventory. Yeah, I'll allow you to take, a couple.
Masterwork club time.
Yeah, whatever you feel fancy.
I upgrade my Morning Star for sure.
Yeah.
And no like special materials, obviously, right? Like no silver or
Right,
cold
no.
iron.
No special materials.
Okay.
I'll have Tiberius grab like a masterwork something.
And Masterwork adds what, 300 or 100 or what is it? To the
300 to the weapon's value.
cost? Okay. So yeah. You said we could grab like 2 or 3 each?
I mean, I'm not gonna let you just like hoard these to sell if that's what your eyes are eyeballing.
Oh.
This is for you to use. If you're not gonna use it, you're not taking it.
Yeah. Is there a
I will
masterwork
use it
sling?
in the market.
If you want one, sure.
Okie dokie. I think it's time I took a ranged weapon. Even though I'm not really planning on being a ranged attacker.
Let's see,
here.
I need a ranged weapon similar to that. I need
Should
one
give
that is going to
Tiberius
be
a bow.
less than 3 pounds. He needs a one-handed weapon for like when he gets grappled like that.
That's true.
Also.
Give him a long sword. It's like a great sword, but just long.
Yeah, I'll give him a long sword, masterwork, and then I guess a longbow. I don't have any. We'll do this bow here.
If I get like a light crossbow, are there bolts here too, or would I not
Yes.
have any bolts?
There will be
Okay.
both.
How much does that weigh? 4 pounds, but for me it should be 2 pounds. Yeah, I can carry that. Yes.
All right. She starts to wake up. And then you hear like
Oh,
the drake squawking. It's like, ah, ah. And then she starts to look around, confused.
I guess I grab like onto the hands of my allies while I'm still invisible, and I start pulling like we should go.
I don't think you guys are invisible anymore.
Oh, none of us are invisible anymore. Okay, well then I still do
Did
that.
it run out?
Gigi should be invisible.
I haven't done any aggressive actions, and I've obviously been inside my own aura this whole time.
Yeah.
Me and Tiberius are definitely not invisible. I don't know if Boyd managed to stay close enough. So that's the only one that's sort of in question.
Well, whether
So
we're
we're
invisible or
leaving?
not, yeah, I kind of like gesture and urge for us to leave.
Okay. I agree with that.
So what you guys are gonna do? You're gonna bolt while she's coming to.
I think so. Um, Anybody else have any other suggestions? We can't take her prisoner because there's no place to bring her. Okay, let's go.
All right, you
Okay, off we
guys
go.
bolt as she's coming to. You know, she sees you guys taking off, but she's like in no state to like get up and chase after. So eventually you guys make it out of the cavern safe. The little Drake doesn't
With the
seem to
dagger.
be following. Yeah, with the dagger. So yeah, do you guys go all the way out? Yeah, get the fuck out of this place.
Yep.
Yeah. We need to bail the good bail here.
Okay, you do so. You safely get out. With a potential villain who's seen your face. Still at large.
Yep. But
That would be
hopefully,
the third person that's seen our face, so it's not unique.
right. But hopefully they realize that it wasn't, us that killed the dude, and that they survived maybe because of us. The little Drake can attest to that.
True.
It's true.
So maybe we'll have one person on the other side who's like what's the word for it? Not redeemable.
Sympathetic.
Yeah, that's like that could be that could see things from our point of view.
Maybe.
I mean, that's right. That was her brother, wasn't it? Not just a companion or something.
Supposedly, yeah.
Maybe. Okay, what do you do when you get out?
We go back to the dude's house, right? That's like our safe
Yeah.
spot.
So you know there are patrols, and you guys don't all have the
Yeah.
comfort of invisibility. So how do you do that?
But pretty much the only
Very
way we
carefully.
we attempt to stealth.
Stealth.
No. Okay. All right, everybody roll stealth, and you guys
Yeah.
try to
Yeah.
stealthily move through the
Attempt
city.
Good,
being
though.
the key word here.
Because the person who's worse at stealth has the invisible still.
I mean, Tiberius does not have invisibility.
Oh,
I'm pretty
never
sure
mind, never
Tiberius is
mind.
worse at stealth.
Never
than
mind.
you are.
No. Well, yes, but okay, I'm not the worst. I forgot I'm small. Okay.
Your stealth is pretty decent.
Okay,
My stealth is 3.
so where are you guys heading?
To the docks.
To
That's
the
where the
old
patrols are.
man's house.
To the docks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
To the man's house. Okay, well, you guys head to the docks. And it doesn't seem like any patrols have actually, like, made it in your passing. So you guys make it to the docks.
All right.
Do we jump on the raft and push off now, or wait
Yep.
for the evening?
Jump on the
What do you
raft.
think? Okay.
Let's get out of here. I don't say that obviously, but I gesture and I urge and I give the pointy fingers to the raft.
Jump on the raft.
We're running on adrenaline here.
All right. You guys are running and huffing and puffing, and you jump off to the raft and you start oaring away. And you're now pushing away from the city, slightly in the waves of the ocean. I think it's still nighttime.
I think as soon as we can as soon as we can make landfall outside the gates or the wall, we should do that and then just run.
I agree. So I nod.
Okay. Then you guys make it around the city as much as you can till you feel safe, and you shore your raft.
Alright. Why don't I have a look at this dagger?
Um, let's put a little bit of distance between us and the city before we start.
Oh, I thought she said we feel safe here.
Yeah, you guys feel
Oh,
safe.
okay.
But if you want to keep going, then that's up to you.
Okay.
Well, take out the dagger,
Yeah.
look at it, and then hand it to the person who's able to tell what magical things do. So I guess it's Gigi.
I guess that's me. I will be there in a second.
Okay.
What this thing do?
You know, uh, we could have used the scepter at some point in time there. Maybe it would be better in the
We
hands
could
of
have-
somebody that isn't in the melee combat. Now, in retrospect,
Okay, so I'll guidance myself and fail at the spellcraft check real quick to try
I
and figure
could
out what
take
this
it.
dagger is.
I could take the scepter, I
So
guess.
I probably don't know.
Okay. No, unfortunately, Gigi does not know what the dagger does.
okay. It doesn't look nearly as fancy as the scepter.
But it might be
How powerful
just
of an
as,
aura
if
do
not
I
more
feel?
powerful.
One second.
Because I remember the scepter was a moderate, I believe.
Uh, it would be. Wait, I gotta pull up the detect magic thing. Or little chart. Magic item. Strong.
Okay, so
Wait,
I'll tell
is
the
this
party, even though...
It's between moderate and strong. I'll get back to you on that, but anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Sure.
well, I'll tell the party it is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than the rod, even though it doesn't look as fancy. The magic is
Yeah.
strong, or moderate. Powerful magic. It will take some time for me to study it and learn its secrets.
I nodded at Gigi.
You can't do like a
At least we
fixed
got the
money
thing.
on spell on identifying, can you? If you take 20 minutes or whatever, that seems not right. Okay.
I think it would be like 20 days, wouldn't it?
Might be, yeah.
Might be faster than me just rolling randomly, but we'll see.
Alright. Well, how much time left do we have in the day? Can we keep traveling on to the next place?
I don't know. When did you guys go into the
I
place?
feel like we left in the morning, right? Like we slept, the dude like prepared the spell for us, and then we went.
If that's what you want.
I think that's what happened. That's what I'm seeing
Yeah, I'm
or
not sure if it
imagining.
Yeah,
was
that's my
night
understanding of
or-
it.
Yeah. Then yeah, you still have day.
Because we didn't go during the night.
No, we were trying to avoid the dragons, so we thought they'd be out flying during the
We
day.
purposefully
which would give
went
us
during the
time.
day, yeah.
So we'll just continue traveling for the rest of the day and then camp.
Alright,
We'll
I
keep
think that's a
us
good idea.
keep particular eyes on the sky just in case they send out like patrols.
Oh yeah, of course.
Alright, you guys start traveling. And you're pretty sure it's going to take several days to get from where you are to Windia.
That's plenty of time to try and figure out what this dagger does.
Other items to still try to identify.
Oh, we
Oh
do?
yeah, let's
Okay.
roll some of those. How many do we have? Like 3 or 4 or something?
You
Others?
tell me.
2 feather tokens and the unidentified item.
I mean, I don't have any of them, so
Just a sec. Yeah, all of my unidentified stuff I put back into the party sheet.
getting some good rolls. I think there's at least that many. I see
Okay.
4 things in there, so one's the dagger. So I think there's 4 total.
19 is not enough.
Rolled really well.
18's not enough.
Well, the 19 was the dagger. 18's gonna be for, yeah, I guess the feather.
Okay, why don't you tell me which ones they are, and then I'll tell you whether or not it's enough.
Well, I'm looking at the party sheet, and I see dagger is first. That's the 19 that I already did. And then I would just say in order, so 18, 20, 24.
Okay, well
Just
that's
for
not the order I
simplicity, keep
have,
it in
so
order.
that's why I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay,
Whatever
so
order
the
you
dagger
want
was
to
first
use.
then, so you don't know what the dagger is. The 18 was for what?
Right. In this case, it would be the first feather on the
Okay,
party sheet.
you don't know
then.
what that is. The 20, you don't know what the other feather is. And then let's see if you know what this item is.
I bet the feathers are feather tokens that create boats, so we wouldn't have had to make a
You
raft.
also don't know what the book is.
Dang, with the 24? Damn. Okay, well, it's going to be basically impossible for me to figure out what that is.
Maybe.
I could only go to 25 is the only way.
We
Until
did get
we
a scroll of identify.
Did you?
Did we?
We did. I heard identify as something.
No.
I don't think so. That was a different game we got a scroll of identify.
Oh, was that a different game? Maybe I
thought that was
remember
Pluto's
the game.
game.
Yeah.
I know we talked about buying the identify service from someone, but I don't think we did it, or we didn't act. I know we didn't do it.
Oh, anyway. Well, we'll identify these eventually. But we got a powerful item. That's all that matters right now. I guess we'll keep traveling until it gets dark and we need to set up camp.
Okay. Same watch orders and whatnot.
Yep. Same watch orders.
Okay.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Something like that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see here. You have no encounters during the evening, and it is the next day.
Cool.
Darn. At night I would like to heal Tiberius before we go to sleep. I would do that before
Oh,
we
okay.
heard there were no encounters.
Oh yeah, he's still pretty injured.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, I said earlier I wanted to try and do that right before we go to bed, so I know we didn't have any more fights unless there is a night raid.
Mm-hmm.
So heal. I'll share one more. 2, 3 spell slots used. So I have 1 spell slot left, but he's full health. Everyone else is full. Yep, cool. That's all.
Alrighty. What do you guys do today? You're a little down the road. You're starting to hit this area where there's a lot of water pouring from the mountains into some swampy-ish wet areas. It's not really swampy, it's just very wet.
Yeah, we never did get to help those frogs out, did we?
We did not. We're a little far from them now.
Yeah.
This water doesn't seem to be crystally or anything like that. It looks like normal water.
Where is the overland map?
What?
And somewhere in there.
You just type in world and you'll find it.
Oh, thank you. World. Okay, thank you. So we're nearing the Paku wetlands,
Yes.
Yeah.
even if we don't know the name of it. Okay, got it.
I mean, it's on your map. You guys have a map of this area that has all the labels. So you know what they're called. Now, we had an encounter last session. What was that? That was that ooze, wasn't it? I didn't give you guys XP for that.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting XP. I guess we are getting XP, yeah.
Yeah, I guess just stick to the road. That's the quickest way to Windia.
I think so. Let's keep following this path.
Okay, you guys are gonna continue your way to on the path.
Yes.
Good.
Alright, there's your ooze XP as well.
Yay.
Wait, what ooze?
Last session.
Oh, okay.
Yes, give me all this XP.
It's like we didn't find another ooze, did we?
We just need to get 1,000 more and we'll be
Was
level
the
3.
frog and ooze? That's what I was wondering.
So, Gigi, what's your spellcraft bonus?
Oh boy, the world map's covering my character sheet. Plus, It's +6 when I use guidance.
Okay. You're starting to realize that you'll never be able to identify these items with your current capabilities.
Okay, well, I mean, that's
Darn.
at least you know now. Better than not know.
Sure. Secret's like, I don't want you to just keep rolling these checks every day.
I mean, it could, just to keep you
I mean,
on
it saves
toes.
both of us time.
Okay. Another day passes. No encounters. This area seems to be void of people. There's plenty of creatures, though. Is there anything you guys want to do during the day or carry on?
I mean, like, aside from my usual like communing with nature in the morning or whatever, not specifically anything.
Okay, you guys can just stick to the road. Not gonna do anything special, nothing fancy, just travel, 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 travel. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think
I think
so.
I
so.
think so. Yeah. Unless we want to take a random dip into the Paku wetlands. I think that's the wisest move, is just to get to Windia.
Okay, a couple of more days pass. No encounters. And you guys start to make it to a mass amount of waterfalls. Just tons of
Ooh, pretty.
waterfalls coming down from high up into the mountains. High up into the mountains. And you see in the clouds what could only be a city. And you guys are going to have to
Ooh.
climb this step stairwell that you guys find cut into the mountains. And it just goes up and up and up and up and up and up.
Cool.
I marvel at this like natural at this natural marvel.
You marvel at the natural marvel. Marvel.
Yeah.
Naturally.
I am in awe.
You're in awe.
Oh yeah.
Aw. Okay, so unless you guys plan to stray, you follow this stone walkway, stairway up to a city. And the city starts to become more visible to you guys. But you also see what could only be described as humans with wings flying around the city.
Well, dang.
Oh, you did have a picture.
Boy, do I.
Nice.
Okay, you can ignore my link.
So those aren't birds; those are people.
Well, I mean, in the picture you see birds, but there are like
Oh, okay.
angelic beings flying around the city, you know, just buzzing about their daily lives. Everything seems very just normal, I guess. If you had wings, this is what daily life would look like, you suppose.
I thought that was like why she said it. Like those are people flying around. But I get it. But we do see people with wings.
Mm-hmm.
This is very interesting, as I've only seen humans without wings.
Yes.
I didn't know that they came in this variety.
Make the long ascent.
One passerby spots you guys coming up the stairs and then looks kind of like scared and then just kind of flutters away.
Oh,
Oh, were they just like sitting somewhere,
No, they were
or
flying
what?
by and then they saw you and then they were like, oh! And then they flew
They get
faster.
spooked?
Yeah.
That's weird.
are there any guards or anything that we can attract the attention of?
No, you don't see any guard.
Okay.
You do see one structure at the
I
top that stands out from the rest, which could only be like a palace of sorts.
I give a shrug to the others,
Yeah.
unsure of what just happened there.
Well, we should make our way to the palace then, with all due haste, to inform them of what's happened.
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, you go through
Continue
the
on.
city and you see there are like shops, stores that you could go into and shop around if you wanted to. Some of the angelic beings, when they see you guys walking through the city, they all kind of like, step aside a little bit, just cautiously and whispering to each other. They're not afraid of you. They're just like, who in the world are these people all of a sudden in our town? More like it's just a stranger danger is the feeling you're getting here.
Hmm. Yeah, but I guess maybe we are stranger danger to them.
You certainly don't have wings. And
We
every
don't.
person you guys passed by, they all seem to have wings. And their wings vary in color, so it's not like all the same color or anything like that. It varies. So you guys are gonna make your way all the way to the palace?
Yeah, I think we're going straight there.
Okay, you do so, but you get stopped by two guards at the entrance. And they cross their
Okay.
spears in front of you and they say, state your business.
We bring dire news from Nanya and farther along from Camelon itself. We respectfully request audience with the king.
The king is ill.
Is
You
there
will have no audience
someone
with
else?
strangers.
Is there someone else that we can bring this news to?
I suppose you could talk to the princess.
Then we humbly request an audience with the princess.
You may make your way in. And they gesture for you to go in. And then you hear him just like speaking out to the wind. You have visitors, princess.
Okay.
And you guys make
We,
yourself
yeah.
into a grand palace of a grand entryway, a welcoming entryway, I guess you can say. There are more guards in there. They all have spears and armor and wings. And an
I'll just
older
keep going
lady
forward.
greets you guys in the room and says, the princess is busy right now. Please wait.
We can do that. I nod.
Yes.
Okay, you guys end up waiting for over an hour. Do you keep waiting? Is there anything you'd like to do?
I marvel at the building and these people with the wings, but
My
otherwise,
character feels slightly uncomfortable in here.
Probably.
It's not too natural in here.
No, it's very
I'll ask somebody if
decorative.
there's anybody around. Um, what's happened to the king?
The only people that are in here are the guards. So you ask a guard, and
I'll ask a guy.
the guard says, the wizard. Some sort of poison. We don't know. He just became ill. We don't have a cure. We don't know what to do.
You mentioned a wizard. Is he the one that afflicted the king with this malady?
We are certain of it.
Huh. It's odd. Did they see this wizard?
No.
I'm not sure what to do here.
Another hour passes. It's now been 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm willing to continue to wait. I assume that the princess is busy taking care of affairs of state in her father's absence.
Probably, hopefully.
How many hours are you
Maybe
guys
there's somewhere
willing
we
to
could
wait?
wait like a garden or something. Or are we just confined to like a lobby?
You're confined to the lobby. They won't let you explore into the castle.
Oh man.
But if you want to go out the front door, you can always turn around and go back out the front door.
I try as hard as I can to, you know, stay humble and well mannered. It's just this place isn't exactly welcoming. It's very nice looking, but
About 4
I feel
hours pass,
bleh.
and the older lady comes back. And she says, I'm so sorry. The princess seems to be missing. You're welcome to stay here if you want. Maybe she will return.
Oh man.
But
Of
we cannot
course she
find
is.
her.
I look quite defeated, but also concerned for this missing princess.
Is uh, please forgive my ignorance. Does the princess go missing regularly?
No.
Is this a concern?
You want a sense motive?
I can roll the die.
Yeah, it's something people don't opt in to do too much unless your name is Mantis. Then you obsessively do it.
I'm just trying to suss out whether or not she, sneaks out and hobnobs with the peasants on a regular basis, and this is just something that always happens, or is this
This
something
lady
new?
looks like she's withholding information from you, like she kind of knows more, but she also looks like concerned about it. But it's almost kind of like this isn't your business, but it is concerning.
Right. we have dire news with respect to a resurgence of the dark dragons, and bring word from Camelon and Nanya. Is there? It's imperative that we speak with whoever is currently in charge about these matters.
Well, I mean, this lady might basically be the top of the food chain right now here.
She
I agree.
says
I'm.
the king, he's gravely ill. I don't know if he will be coherent enough to do kingly matters.
I understand. Is there a council, an advisor, a general, somebody in a position where this news would be we could deliver this news? Is there any matters that we might be able to help you with to prove our trustworthiness or assistance in finding the princess?
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm sure Tiberius is gonna add in some things as well. You guys want to roll diplomacy and see if you can, make her feel a little bit better about you.
Can I assist somebody, or are we just
Yeah, I'll
rolling
try
straight
to do
out?
it.
Yeah, just
Well,
roll.
I'll roll.
You can assist
Try to
me.
help.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Eh.
GG adds in some, good points and,
We're just looking to help out for the betterment of everyone.
she says, there's a wizard near Romero. He said that if we don't relinquish our kingdom, he would kill us all. And to prove his point, he made the king ill with his weapon. We don't know what it is. It seems to be some sort of poison.
Okay, I was like, for a moment, I was like, wizard. Like, I hope they're talking about Winston. That would be quite the twist.
And she says, I suspect the princess might have went to the wizard's tower to negotiate.
Oh.
In Romero?
It's near Romero, beyond the forest.
All right. I think I see something that looks like a tower on the map.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Then I look somewhat hopeful, and I make like a um I guess I like I pat like the shoulders of my allies and kind of like push like all of us like to take a step forward to imply that like we'll step up. Like, how can we help? Maybe someone can ask them if they could take us there or allow us to assist the princess since we're mountains and forests away from her.
I agree. I think that any assistance or aid that we can render to your princess in her endeavors. Uh,
Maybe we should even tell them that like we're at least working with the white dragons.
I guess that's true. Trust has to be two ways here.
She says, the dark dragons, they cannot come into the city. That is why he wants to poison us.
Well, also, what better way of getting what you want than making it come to you? I.e., that being the princess.
Foolish girl. She's always very ambitious.
Always trying to save her father from dying. Stupid girl.
Doesn't she know that's the key to becoming queen?
She can't be queen if she's dead.
If he's alive, she can. We've been sent as emissaries of the White Dragons in order to stop or oppose the Dark Dragons. It's part of the reason that we're here now, to enlist your aid in our endeavor. I think it would be best if we headed north and dealt with this wizard.
Or at least help the princess.
Help the princess deal with them, yes.
You would do that? Strangers?
Of course, it's our duty to do so.
Yeah, it's kind of what we do. We help cities.
I feel like the timing can't be coincidence. The fact that the Dark Dragons cannot enter this city and all of a sudden the wizard has threatened you.
Oh, yeah.
That can't be coincidence. And if the wizard is working for the Dark Dragons, then it is our responsibility to deal with the wizard and thwart their plans. Return your princess and restore your king.
I thought the legendary white dragons were all gone.
They were, but no longer. Just as the Dark
That's
Dragons
right.
have risen once more, so the White Dragons are regaining their strength as well.
Oh, well, that is wonderful news. Very well then. I will send 2 guards with you.
She gives us the keys
Perfect.
to their flying car.
They will show you the way through the Crystal Mountains, a passage to Romero.
Noise.
It actually just occurred to me that the princess is probably flying straight there while we gotta trudge along through the valley.
Yeah, so we will be we will be slower.
She's
But
looking
we
at
gotta,
you guys.
we gotta go.
You don't have wings, so this would be the fastest route.
Not until I hit level 4.
If you don't want to be in the closed confines of caverns, you could take the long road, but it would take quite a bit longer.
No,
Time is of the essence.
Very well then. Tomorrow you will leave. I will get some guards ready for you.
Alright, we will go tomorrow, but it might actually be more like next week.
I get it.
Okay. So you guys want to rest for the night here?
Yeah, we will rest.
I will ask, I apologize for imposing upon you, but in our travels we have come across arcane tools that we have been unable to determine their exact nature. Would you have a wizard or a sage on hand that might be able to discern their uses for us while we wait for tomorrow?
Oh yes, we have magic shops and magical services all about the town. I'm sure some of them would enjoy your business.
Darn it. Thank you for saving our village. We'll give you a discount.
Hey, You have to save us first.
Well, we haven't saved their princess yet.
I know. I tried. It just seemed like a small
Discount run!
request, but
Woo!
it's all good.
I think we need to like get to at least level 5 or something before we get like the known heroes discount. We're just level 2 weenies right now.
Okay. I'm willing to chip in a few gold to actually get everything identified so that we can actually use it.
Yeah?
If everybody's okay
Yeah.
with that.
Seems like a good idea.
I've got some gold.
Okay.
I have 57 gold pieces.
I got more
How
than
much
you.
How much was identify?
I don't know.
Can't be that much.
No, I didn't. I don't remember it being that much, but I don't actually remember what the number was.
Like a first level spell.
Spell casting is the caster level times the spell level times 10. So, minimum 10 gold, plus material components.
Uh,
Unless they don't trust us and they jack up the prices.
I'm sorry, were you talking direct to me? Because I'm sitting here looking at charts right now and just like trying to math.
Oh yeah, I'm just wondering how much.
Normal prices, so whatever,
Okay.
yeah. These people want to make money too, and your new money. Hell yeah.
We are.
New money is good money.
So, 10 gold pieces per item for the lowest level wizard that we can find?
But each identifies 3 items.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was 1 per level. Okay, never mind then.
I
That
thought.
works.
I was pretty sure it was.
It might be.
I'm pretty sure it's 3.
I know you weren't there, but I had like a caster that was based around crafting and magical artifacts and items and stuff, and I could not identify things if my life depended on it.
Oh, he was there.
It was so sad.
He was Zarky.
Oh, that's right, he was.
Yep.
The slaver.
Yeah. That would have been
Zarky
an
the slaver,
interesting
yeah.
time.
I want an alternate universe of that party.
As for the dagger's aura, it's evocation. I guess I didn't ever get to that.
Ooh, it might be a blasty
Okay.
dagger.
So we need at least 2 castings. I'll throw 20 gold in for 2 castings. I'll cover it. It's all good.
Is that all? It's just 20 total?
Yeah, if each
Assuming they
casting
can
does
pass.
3 items,
Yep.
and that is
4
true too. I mean,
items?
Right, that's
Unless
why
you don't
he's
want to
paying
present
for 2
the dagger.
castings.
Okay. 2 castings. Okay, gotcha. So that's 6. Do you have any other items you
Yeah.
need identifying?
not that I'm aware of.
I mean, the person casting could fail, right?
Yeah, it just gives
We have
them a
to pay
plus
for it
20
if they
to their
fail.
roll.
I
You
thought it was
find
only a
that
plus 10.
this guy's pretty skilled. Okay, spend your money and I'll tell you what you get.
Remember, I was never good at the spell, so you could be right.
All right.
Yeah, plus 10 enhancement
The
bonus.
first feather is a feather
Okay.
token swan boat.
There's our boat. You were right.
The
Oh,
second
it's 3
feather
rounds per level.
is
So
a
we only need one casting.
feather
At
token
least higher than first level.
tree.
Hey, it makes a tree. Nice.
Could crawl over the wall with that.
So
The
Star Fox, you only have to pay 10 gold,
manual
assuming he's second level or higher.
is a manual of bodily health. So if you read this
Ooh.
book, you will gain
One
a
person
plus
gets-
1 to your constitution score.
Yep, permanent bonus.
Now, only one person gets to read this book, so you guys have to decide. If at all.
Not it.
And then they identify the dagger, and they're like, oh, what is this? Like, they seem like really enthralled by identifying this dagger. You learn that this dagger is a +3 corrosive stone dagger. But not only that, once per week, it can use the spell Earthquake.
That's a very powerful dagger.
That might be why things rumbled around when somebody picked it up.
That's an insanely powerful dagger. Holy crap.
It was +1 corrosive?
I heard more than that.
+3. But it
Plus
is a
three.
Yeah,
stone.
+3.
Yeah.
It is a stone material, though, so.
I don't know. I'm never going to use a dagger, so...
That's an insanely powerful dagger.
I'll hold on to it. It's a simple enough thing
Go ahead,
to
Aranaxis.
deal with.
Okay. So it has half the hardness of its base weapon and the fragile condition.
Oh, so you don't actually want to use it as a weapon?
Yo,
Want to use it,
Actually,
yeah,
that's
but if
it,
you
yeah.
do, it can do a lot of damage. But that's interesting. Is this, I mean, I figure these like keys must be like almost like artifacts in strength, right? So it can't be that easy to break.
Who knows? But that's what you know about the stone material.
Maybe it like breaks and falls apart and like reassembles itself or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
It might take time.
it shatters and then reforms, or
Maybe it's like
reappears
the
somewhere else.
Avatar. It shatters and then, yeah, reforms somewhere else in the world.
Oh, or this would be pretty awful too, but what if when it shatters, it creates like an earthquake?
But again, there's a soul fragment in here somewhere, right? So I don't know if we want it to break.
I don't think it's like I think it would be very difficult for it to be broken and destroyed.
I don't know. It's
I don't know.
it's beyond me.
But anyway, yeah, Aaron Axis,
powerful.
I trust you with it.
Would the
Stone,
caster level
got
of
it.
an item, if it had a spell on it, like the caster would have to be 15th level to cast an 8th level spell? Would that make the item's caster
Yes.
level 15?
At least.
At least,
Yes.
okay. I'm gonna pop that up there. Okay. I got all the way up to 10 with the corrosive, but I was like, I'm pretty sure Earthquake would make it higher, because Earthquake is
Oh
very
no, yeah, like
devastating
this is
spell.
an incredible.
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
ridiculously powerful item.
Use it wisely, though. Use it
Wow.
wisely.
Yeah, I don't want to use it.
Is that
Well, we don't wanna
earthquake
use it to
once per
fight.
day?
Week.
Weak.
Once per week.
Once per week. Okay, that sounds.
So pretty
sounds pretty good.
powerful.
Yep, earthquake is one of the best CC abilities in the game. Also, potentially, it's
What if
potentially
something's
crowd
flying,
control
though?
and just wins the fight.
And dangerous.
Well, if something
Or
is
we go up
flying
to
and
the-
dangerous, yeah.
We go up to the wizard's tower and say, "Give us the princess, or we're knocking down your tower."
We're knocking down your tower, yeah. Exactly.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Well, I mean, Earthquake doesn't take down
I mean,
big
obviously
structures
flying
like that, but yeah.
things are much safer from this spell, unless they're flying creatures in like a cave or something like that.
Ah.
In a cave, the earthquake is basically like everything is going to die unless it's not in the area of the quake.
Well, there you have it.
Ah, I see. Okay. The fragile quality is part of being stone. So
Stone,
it's all
yeah.
good. I got it. Yeah.
It's because it's stone. I think it weighs more. Is that what I was reading? I don't know where I was reading that, but I don't have its weight in there. I don't really care that much, but it's just a dagger. Now, true story, in the actual video game, this key, the earth key that you get, I wasn't gonna make it as strong as it actually is in the game, but when you get it, you can use it as an item in combat, and it does 30 damage guaranteed every time to all enemies on the
Oh, nice.
field. Now, you're like super low level at this point, so it's like if you haven't figured out to use this item, you're gonna have a normal game, but once you figure out that you can use this item, you just rickroll through all the easy stuff. It's
But there must be some
turn-based.
disadvantage to it.
It only does 30 damage, so by later game it doesn't scale or anything, so it's not as good. Your characters
Right,
will be
but
doing way more
I mean,
damage by then.
so far, nothing we've discerned about this item would seem like it's, would imply that it doesn't scale somehow, just that it's a fragile item.
Well, in
I mean,
game,
+3 with that powerful.
what I'm
of a
talking
spell
about is like the
crazy
actual
in
Super
Pathfinder.
Nintendo game. So I'm
Right.
just saying that what it does in the Super Nintendo game is absurd. I couldn't like.
Mhm.
I thought
Yeah, I
about
think
it. I
we're
was
saying,
like,
like,
maybe
this
I should
item
get the
in
players that option, but then I was like,
Pathfinder
It's,
Like,
I don't
this
know.
is gonna be super relevant at the very end of the game. Still, it's such a powerful
of course.
item.
oh yeah, this is supposed
That's- I
to.
think
Just for the
that's what we're
earthquake spell.
saying.
These items are supposed to like be able to be usable throughout the whole game, basically. Yeah.
But I think like giving
Okay.
your players like a particularly powerful item early on sometimes like does open up like a surprising amount of like options for them, which can kind of make GMing more fun or interesting.
Oh yeah, I want this. I want those
Yeah, look at Whip
earthquakes
Pops.
once per week, please. Or don't.
Well,
like,
I noticed,
don't
I
know.
mean, in Pathfinder, there's the issue of the way magic items are scaled versus their cost. You get items later in your career because the cost of the item is so high. But what it actually does is kind of lame at that point. It would have been great when you were lower level,
Right.
Yeah.
DC 13 fear with a mask once per day. That's great when you're, second, third, fourth level, but by the time you can afford it, you get it as treasure at like 10th level, it's like,
I agree.
it's money in the bank.
Yeah, I watch players sell items more than anything. I'm hoping you guys won't sell everything I give you.
Yeah, we'll just, oh, this
Well, we're not gonna
artifact,
sell this.
Yeah.
50,000 gold, cha-ching!
I mean, if you sell it, you're gonna have to then track it down when you realize that you actually need it.
So we just
Yeah,
sell
well-
it and then steal it back.
Okay. I mean,
We'll
if you
join the
want.
Dark Dragons and be very rich in the New World Order.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an option.
All right. So we will be kind of concluding here. If there's anything else you guys want to do in town, like trying to buy stuff, there's gonna be some magic items available. If you have any idea of what you would like, I don't think you guys have that much money.
We don't have any money.
If there's
yeah.
anything you want to sell, also those things in the party sheet, they're still sitting there for you to claim or not. These people will be willing to buy whatever you want to get rid of. And then
Okay.
you guys can rest here at no cost. And she'll tell you to meet the warriors down at the bottom of the stairs you guys took to get up to the city. And they'll show you the cave entrance.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. And yeah, let me move the clock forward for that. So in next session, you guys will be entering the caves, and as you can tell, like, it's a long distance. So you guys are going to be down there for several days.
Ooh.
Okay.
Several
Cave
days.
dungeon crawl.
Yeah, probably get some like
Yes.
supplies for being underground.
And the two Windians that are coming with you are level 5 barbarians.
Oh, they can
Oh.
beat us up.
Boy.
They can wipe our group.
Well,
This is true. They could.
yeah, what that means is they're gonna be carrying us through the fights, and we're just gonna be like, here, barbarian, have guidance and bless.
Now, I'm pretty sure that the first thing we run into
Yes,
is going to be this
that's right.
this thing that like is way too powerful for us, and that like immediately kills them, and
Prove
then
how tough it is.
we're gonna have to we're gonna have to
it.
trek like through the mountains, knowing that if we take too long, this thing that we met at the beginning is going to catch up with us.
Yeah, okay, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It makes me worried
I mean, that's
that we're
pretty much
second
all you
level and
do
we're getting
anyways.
fifth level NPCs.
You only cast guidance on your allies anyways, so what difference would that make?
Well, right. I'm just saying, like, we're probably gonna be fighting really strong things.
No,
is all I'm saying.
you guys are thinking too hard. I
Okay.
sense that worry in you, but
They're
okay.
level 5 barbarians, but they have like dumpster stats. Like they have 12 strength for barbarians.
Oh,
They have
NPC
5
stats.
strength.
Don't
they're
worry.
avians, so they have -2 penalty to their strength.
They're not
due to
gonna
race.
steal the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're 7 strength and then racial -2, so they're at 5 strength. Barbarians.
I'll be interested to see how it goes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Hopefully the next artifacty thing is, I don't know, something I or Aranaxis would want, or
I got the corrosive dagger of stone.
Tiberius. Oh, you took? I thought Matt took it. Okay, so Matt has the rod.
No.
You have the dagger. So yeah, hopefully the next one's something for me or Tiberius then.
Admittedly, again, because of the fragile,
I wish if
I'm
that-
hesitant about using it.
Yeah. If I wonder, is there a spell that can make your weapon like enhance it to not break? I feel like there has to be.
There is, but this is an artifact, so who knows how that actually will work.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
If we could just get that like +3 weapon for Tiberius, like a non-fragile one, that would be insane.
That would be pretty strong, yeah. Especially if they're evil. Alright, so I have some markers on the maps. A key, a system. The blue diamonds, it means you concluded the situation. Whatever situation you learned or whatnot. So you dealt with the situation. Pink flags are just locations that you heard of, like points of interest, I suppose. And then you guys are the star, so the star will represent where you are in the world.
We're the star.
And I made a token for the mole people symbol, so you know where that location is as a reminder. And I do have a bunch of more flags and markers, so if there's anything you want to mark as a reminder for yourself, just let me know, and then I can mark the area. Pin it or whatever.
We must mark where we left our rafts.
We have the Swan boat now. Much nicer than the
But
raft.
the
We do.
rafts, yeah. I was talking to Pluto about this game, just telling him like how our last session went, and then I'm like, wait a minute, or he said, wait a minute, like I wonder if one of those feathers is a feather token for a
You
boat,
cheater!
because it made so much sense.
You're metagame cheating!
What?
Meh.
It's not cheating.
We didn't need it though. We used
I didn't-
skills.
I didn't try and use the feather in character
Yeah, you
and
said
throw it into the
Pluto.
water or something.
Pluto gave you the info.
Right, but I didn't use any of the knowledge.
Oh my god,
And
you're
it
taking
wasn't
offense
like
to
we
it.
knew for
I was
sure.
just toying.
We were just speculating. Okay. Although,
I have to
yeah,
figure out what to do with my
I
next
agree if
level
I
up.
would have used it, then it would have been pretty dumb.
Well, you did say it.
Like,
you said
I
it
have
in
to make
game.
the
You're like,
feather.
oh, I bet one of those is a feather token, and we could have been using it. So you did actually.
Well, I said
quote
I meant that out of character.
Yeah. You know. But anyways, I need to
Okay.
figure out what's going on with my microphone. After this.
It seems fine now, actually. Now that you mention it.
Oh. Well, I closed
wait.
Ventrilo. I unplugged it from
Yeah,
the
it's fine now.
computer. I plugged it back in. So I did a couple of things, but yeah, I don't know.
I think honestly, it sounded like a fan or something was on in the background, like a computer fan.
I mean, it's possible. My second computer is it's dying. It's like, I want to die, and I'm like, no, I still kind of need you, just a little bit longer.
Were you gonna say something, Star Fox?
I was just going to say we
next
should
week?
think about that manual of health. Is a pretty-
Yeah, I mean,
pretty
no one
big thing, so-
scales with Khan in our party, so whoever needs the help.
I do.
I mean, everybody scales with con.
Everybody
Oh, do
wants
you?
Con.
My character has the
No,
most hit points right now in the group, and that's by design. So more con is good.
Yeah, no,
It's
I just
bit-
meant like your casting doesn't scale with Khan, right? Or like you're not like Kenneth.
That's true.
That's what I meant. Like it's not
Well, you're-
anyone's primary attribute, so that means
Your
anyone
staying
can
alive
use it.
scales with con.
I certainly
Yes.
don't want to read it. Like it does nothing for me, and I'm never going to put another point into Con.
I will
Or
gladly
on, like,
take
a
it
fourth level. So
because con is my primary stat. So if nobody else is interested in it,
yeah,
it'd be great.
it's fine with me.
See if anybody else maybe
I'm
wants to
okay
see
with
if
that.
Tiberius
So you have
might
to-
want it.
You have to steal it from Boy.
Yeah.
No, he's not here. He doesn't get his choice. Nah.
Oh, sorry. Did Boy want it?
I just took it to get it out of the party sheet.
Okay. We can deal with that next session.
Give it to Star
Yeah.
Fox now. We know he wants.
You're
it.
more of a frontliner, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay. It will actually give me hit points right away
It'll get
because
you
I
an,
have an odd
it'll give you an even
constitution.
level. Nice. That's pretty good.
But I
Yeah, if we get one for charisma, do you do charisma based casting as a sword?
no.
Or as an arcanist?
The paladin
Are you in?
does. Curtis.
Yeah, I'm still intelligence based. My arcane pool's based on charisma, but
Okay. If we get something charisma based, I would probably want it just because I'm
that's
basically
fine.
building whiz pops but charisma instead of int.
Your arcane pool
I'm
is
not-
based on charisma?
I want mega DC.
yeah, it's. Oh no, wait. Sorry, I'm thinking arcane exploits. I think scale off of charisma.
Weird.
Save
I like
DCs
what
or
was
intelligence.
in Pluto's game, we got the book where it's like renewable and it recharges like every month. And so
Yeah,
that makes
but
it a
no
lot-
one's
this one
like
isn't
even
like-
read the thing once.
Yeah,
Somebody's
yeah. No, I
reading
just
it,
mean like
though.
it makes it easier
Right?
to
I think
negotiate.
somebody-
I did, and
You
I gave it to someone else already. I don't remember
I think you
who.
said me, and I'm
Someone should be reading it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it? Wait, who am I in that game? Oh, I'm the
Yes.
You
yeah
forgot
yeah
your
yeah.
character.
We should have given it to you
would've been
first.
reading it.
Honestly,
Arcane exploits are based
But
off of
it's
charisma.
not a huge deal because I don't. It's not going to be an even level for you anyways, right?
I don't know.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Okay.
I'm not basing my character around saving throws at all, so it's not an issue. If that's what was being asked.
And what?
Sorry, I think two different conversations got merged there.
Okay.
Never mind.
You only need to build your character around saving throws if you play in a Mantis campaign.
Oh, that's fine.
Pluto and I, we both came in with wisdom-based characters, and we each have like plus 18, plus 20 to will save at like, what level are we? Like 7th level or 9th level or something?
Actually, if you're playing in a Mantis game, the best thing to do is to appeal to his love for anime.
That's true.
Cause I was able to convince him to like do things or like get away with things with my character that that were kind of like in that vein.
That sounds.
That happened a lot with Hester.
That's true.
For Star Fox, who maybe doesn't know, but Mantis ran a game and he's running a game now where he sometimes gives us he makes us fight against very optimized builds.
Okay, yeah, I
So,
think I got that
that's-
impression from some of the previous conversations.
Yeah, that's why we joke about like, oh yeah, plus 20 to hit against my 3rd level character. Does that hit? Yeah, I guess it does hit. Like that kind of stuff, because we've had to have those kinds of fights. Or like the monk who had like over a 40 something AC.
I
Where he's
almost
like, "You
had
can't hit
him.
this thing."
I almost had that monk. Mantis like wasn't sure what to do for a moment. That's how I knew like yes, I threw him a curveball.
I mean that's Nimitap near the end there.
Yeah, he basically built a build similar to Nimitap.
Yeah, he built like whatchamacallit.
Like a crane
The monk
style
didn't do a lot of damage, but it was all built around like saving throws, having high AC, being like very dodgy and stuff like that, having lots of acrobatics so it can move around and stuff like that. So what I did on my witch, we were all high level, but like we were like 15 or something like that by this point.
I have no idea at that point.
Or like 14. So
I think we were
there
lower
were
than
like
that, but
it was like a little like
but-
tournament, like an arena thing, and there were pillars, and he like
Yeah.
the monk jumped up onto one of those pillars to do his anime like little kind of teasing monologue thing. And so on my witch, I used animate objects, and I animated all of the pillars and gave them flight. So they started blasting off like rockets with him on it into the sky. And I was like, beat that.
I see. This is one of the first things I remember when you were talking about his campaigns. I remember this this story.
This scenario, yeah, I was very proud of that.
Oh.
Okay,
Anywho.
I will. I'll catch you guys next week.
Yep.
Yep.
Have a good
Should be
weekend.
good to play.
Yep, take care, everybody. Thank
See
you.
you next week. Bye.
Yep, and